Hello there, Comic Clan, and welcome to Comics and Across, the greatest streamers you have never heard of, and welcome to the Chronicles of Andriesia and the finale of Chapter 1. We are super excited for you to be joining us tonight. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, and thank you for everyone that's been coming on this amazing journey with us as we've started this journey into Andriesia. Everything has been building up to this moment.
We almost made it through the entire arc. Well, to the end of the arc without technical issues. We almost had one whole episode with no technical issues.
Almost. Yeah, no one was expecting that to happen. Never. Never going to happen with us. But I am going to kick off tonight with a little recap of the story so far and what brought us to this moment. Because we ended last session on a bit of an interesting note. So I want to kind of go through some stuff and how we got here. The story started off with Unification Day, the celebration of the defeat of Armageddon 1,000 years ago. This celebration brought all of our heroes to Union City for various reasons. One was coming to sell his beer and his wares. One was coming to basically con her friend into doing a fight and getting them some money. One was coming to sell and swindle their goods with their pirate crew. One was coming to do some research on his multiversal theories that he was looking for information on. And our final one was already here, citizen here of Union City. As Unification Day went on and the various stuff happened, the town ended the day with an attack from a goblin bandits. Our heroes got into a fight with them, were taken to the council and hired to go and take care of these bandits and make sure they never came back for another attack. As they went through the forest on the way there, they came across an interesting discovery of the last human, Darius Darai. He helped guide them out of the forest and also lead them to the entryway to where the goblin bandits were, and found out it wasn't just bandits, it was actually an underground city. Well, a shanty town, but enough people for it to be a city, called Amalga. Basically, all the people who were unwelcome, unwanted, and not able to make it in Union City and had been left with nothing had banded together down there. The likes of Goblin and Drow and Kobolds and all sorts down there. When our heroes returned to the city, they realized that they had been followed and that Darius had been captured after them being followed straight to him. And on going back to the city, they decided to try a couple of tactics. One was to go speak with the Meek Ones, a religious order in the city who had been the ones that got Amalga to make the attack on Union City. Upon going there, they discovered that something had happened 1,000 years ago. There was some dark secret taking place around Armageddon, and it was linked to the council. Some of our other crew went to speak with the council and, completely ignoring going back and getting the money and saying that they did the job, just decided we're going to go in here and pretend to be other people, try and con our way in, and then kind of go off in our own direction, as Aero tends to do.
What I do.
They managed to get into the jails underneath the council, found Darius chained up, and rescued him. Upon getting him out of there, our two sneakiest members of the group decided to head back and break into Lady Elgwyn's tower to try and get some information out of there and find out answers about what was going on. This led to a very tense confrontation where they were almost captured, but they did find the information that Lady Elgwyn was actually one of the people on the council, the original council, one of the members of the group that had defeated Armageddon, and that they had trapped Conquest, one of the 4 members of Armageddon, in a human form, and then decided to commit genocide on the humans, explaining why there was no humans in Union City or in Andriesia, and why she was so determined to hide Darius away and eventually take him out. As they got this information and thought about what to do next, the group was then attacked at their base of operations at Sin City's bar, as Bloodforge, one of the council members, along with the Aarakocra, attacked them. From there, The bar ended up being burnt down. Bloodforge was killed in the process. But our heroes went on the run and went into hiding. Arrow decided, screw this, I'm going back to my ship, I'm getting out of here. Arrow, returning a few weeks later, actually looked like he had turned on the rest of our heroes. And him and his crew had captured them, and he had made a deal with Lady Elgwyn to take them to her and try and swindle his way onto the council and to be the head of the navy and whatever else he could get into. Part of this was capturing the group, but also part of it was killing Saraya with a shot to the head. She was killed dead in the store, but when our group was taken to the council's headquarters, put in prison, they made a phenomenal jailbreak. As a stroke of some ingenuity and picking locks and Droghar punching a gate.
Kicking.
And then decided, kicking the gate and then deciding, hey, see all these Aarakocra that we're killing? I'm going to leave them here. I'm just going to hide them in the cell.
We have to hide the bodies. I learned from Erellia and Aries. Gotta hide the bodies.
Upon going into the council chamber to kind of basically go ahead and just confront Lady Elgwyn, they were met with a massive surprise as the thought dead Saraya stepped out of the shadows to stand side by side with Arrow as they enacted a plan that they had put into place. And that is where we left it. Much to the chagrin and the amount of angry words I had from our cast here afterwards, the fact that I stopped it dead at that point when they were so desperate to keep going.
How dare you?
So we are actually going to kick off tonight with a flashback to Saraya and Arrow and what happened and how we got to where they were and the plan that they put in place. Now, this takes us back to when Saraya's bar had burned down. The bar had burned down. Saraya and Arrow had some angry words with each other. She went back to Weird Shop where everyone was in hiding, and Arrow went back to his ship. Arrow was still in dock, still preparing to leave later that night. In the wee hours of the morning, before it was even really the next day, Saraya comes back to the ship. She leaves Weirds and she comes back and is greeted and welcomed onto the ship. She knows Arrow and his crew well, so they had no issues with them coming in. And she finds Arrow sulking in his cabin, bottle of rum in hand.
What would you do with a drunken me? What would you do with a drunken me? Blah, 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 blah. Oh.
Saraya leans against the door. Personally, I would throw you overboard, but that's just me.
I knew you couldn't stay mad at me.
Oh, I'm still mad at you. I just figured we had to talk this out, though.
I know. You know. Saraya, I'm sorry for what I said. I was not clear-headed. I'm just scared. I saw the power of what the council can do, and for the first time in my life, I'm absolutely terrified.
Saraya comes down and she sits at the other side of your desk and takes the rum from you and takes a swig of it.
I pull up my backup rum because there's a backup.
You could have always just got glasses. You realize that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Of course you don't have glasses. Oh, dear. Well, I would offer to bring you some glasses, but I don't really have any anymore. The bar's gone, but I get that you're scared. Trust me. I'm scared too.
They're going, you know the power of that council. They are going to kill every single one of us.
If they get the opportunity, they probably will.
What do we do?
Well, first of all, I definitely need your help. I need you to not run, even though you're scared, because I'm going to need you to help in this.
You have a plan.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a plan yet. I've got an idea.
I'm intrigued.
So I won't take the length of time it does to explain it, but she goes into detail as well, because Aero at this point has not heard the story that Lady Elgwyn was there at the destruction of Armageddon and what she actually did. And Saraya has heard this from everyone at the Weirds. So she proceeds to explain it all to him. She has been doing this for 1,000 years.
Very, very powerful. Do you think there's a way that we can maybe dampen her power? And then kill her?
I have something that could possibly help. I've got it hidden away and I can get it.
There's no way that you can just sneak in there, not with all the guards. And even
that's the thing.
Our friends.
What I've got, she's a dark wizard. From what Aries and Erellia seen, she has got a lot of spells that she has cooked up herself. A lot of dangerous magic. I have a scroll, a one-time use scroll, that's been hidden away, that has the potential to stop the spells working from her magic book, from her incantations. The problem is, I need to get the book in order to make it work.
There's no way that you can just waltz in there and get it. Even if you try to sneak, I mean, you would have to, I don't know, go in there dead to get it.
Or go in there as an ally.
I know where you're going with this. I can't do that. They would hate me.
That can.
They would hate me.
But you're the only one that can pull off the con that big. You're the only one that can do it and make it believable. She'll never buy me. She'll never buy the rest of the group.
I don't want to do this.
I love them to bits, but there is no way in the world they're going to be bought. You're the only one that can do it.
That would require them to trust me, or her to trust me, and the only way she's going to trust me is if I betray them and I betray you. And I don't even think just turning you in, she would still believe me. I would have to kill you and bring your body. I'm not doing that.
There must be something that we can do, though. Because if we don't, this is the closest that anyone has came to getting this information about what is actually going on in this city. We have to stop it now. If we don't do this and she beats us, if we don't even try, then goodness knows how long this is going to continue.
If I betray the group, they may never forgive me for it. Oh no.
They may never forgive you, but at least they would be alive.
In Droghar, I think for a second. What if we did present your body? I might have an idea, but it's going to require you to fully trust me 100%.
I do.
I'll kill you and bring you back. I have a way. I don't like it.
You're sure you've got a way that you can pull this off? The type of magic that would require is insanely powerful.
I'm going to close my eyes just for a second.
No one has that tucked away just for a rainy day. Like, I can only imagine what you've either pulled off or what you're thinking to get that.
Please trust me. This is the only way to do this. And if I tell you what it is, you're going to stop me. I need to sail out to sea for a few days to make this happen. Give Leo, whenever you have your pistol, give Leo your pistol and he'll deliver it to me. Whenever, I don't give it to me right now. I don't even want to look at it right now, but just give it to him and he'll give it to me. Just because I know what I have to do with it and I don't want to do it. I can't bear to even touch it right now. We'll sail out to sea. And I will take care of the thing that's going to help us. But I need you to fully trust me 100%. I know I said this, but I just want to make absolutely sure this is what we have to do. You can hear the fear in Arrow's voice as he says this as well.
I trust
He's
you.
trembling right now.
Just don't do anything stupid. Okay. So there are ways to pull this off. Just be sure if this is what you want to do, if you think you can pull this off, just be sure that is what you want to do. Okay?
It'll work. I promise.
Gee.
And I'm also sorry that I'm going to have to shoot you in the head. And I kind of laugh.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. I always thought it'd be me that shoot you, but, just damn well better make sure you can bring me back. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you.
I'll bring you back. Don't worry.
She gives a solemn nod and she heads out in the ship and closes your office door behind you.
And tears start coming to my eyes and I just start crying because I know what is about to happen and I don't want it. I don't want to do it. Are we out to...
Saraya takes leave from the ship and the ship leaves docks it sails out for a few days out into open waters away from Union City.
And I'll walk out and tell Leo to send all the men, everybody below deck. I need to be alone. Out in the open deck by myself for a minute.
All right, crew. Downstairs. Everyone downstairs. Get some grub, get some sleep, do whatever you want to do. But Captain needs the deck.
And I put my hand on Leo's shoulder and I put my head against his head. My friend. I'll explain it all in just a few.
We trust you, Captain. We're with you to the end.
As he goes down, I'll walk out into the open. And I'll look up for a second. I'll take a deep breath. And I'll just start speaking the language of the Fae. And as the words flow from my mouth, there you are, you little jackass.
Oh, that's not a very nice way to speak to me, is it? Surprised that you called on me after the last time I offered you a deal. You seemed very, very sure you didn't want to do this. But yet here we are.
I hate you so much.
Can't hate me that much.
I've called you because I need to make a deal.
Words to my ears. What sort of deal are you looking to make?
I need two things.
Tell me to get rid of that stupid beard. That needs to go. Come on.
No, shut up. No, the beard's cool. The first thing is...
Of course it is. Of course it is. Why would I think it's not?
I need a way to bring someone back from the dead. It's my first request.
That's the first request. Oh, we're just starting off with the big guns. Okay. Well, that's going to cost you.
I know.
Quite a bit.
I know what it's going to cost me. And the second is I need power. I need power to help defeat Lady Elgwyn.
Sending yourself over to bring someone back from the dead. And servitude for power.
The usual deal, yes.
Oh, you just brought me here to make my day, didn't you? Remember, all deals are final. I am fine to sign this off if you are.
I think for a
And
second.
it's like a...
You have a deal. And I know what the cost is. And I'll walk over and I'll sign it. And I bow down to him and I will take my swords out and I put it on the deck as my... I pledge to you, my patron, Balron.
Balron takes magic in his hand and he puts it down under your hand and puts his hand on your chest. As the power surges through you, it forms into your blades, and your blades even change.
Or my eyes
change in appearance. The eyes start to glow, the blades start to glow. Where he put his hand on your chest starts to glow as well, with a greenish, ghoulish sort of look to it. Power is yours. Use it wisely, dear. And as for the other thing, and he waves his hands and pulls. It looks kind of almost like a dream catcher looking thing, but like it's almost like a stitch and twine through the middle of it. This is called a stitch in time. All you need to do is have the person that's going to be killed tie a knot in it. That will save them exactly as they are. And once that person is killed, all you have to do is cut it. And it will restore them back to where they are. One time use, one person. Does that work for you, dear?
A soul for a soul?
Soul for a soul.
Okay. And I take it. I'll take it from him.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I guess
Look forward to seeing a lot more of you.
Guess I'll see you around.
Bye-bye. And he disappears from in front of you.
And I'll hold it in my hand. And I'll just walk up to the deck of the ship, knowing what's coming for me. And I kind of hold. And I just look at the water. Just kind of look out into the horizon. Take a deep breath.
From there, you all know the journey that Arrow took at that point to come back to shore, to speak with Lady Elgwyn, to make a deal, to get you all to the council chambers. And we return back to the council chambers where Aero and Saraya are standing with guns pointed at Lady Elgwyn, ready to go into the final battle.
I'll look at Saraya. You got it? Please tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it. The security around our office wasn't actually as much as I thought it was going to be. But I suppose that's it, with no other person that could get close to it is someone that's dead, you know.
Wait, what is happening here?
Okay. Saraya, you were dead, and Aero... What? In heaven's blazes... Oh, I'm...
Look,
who do I want to kill right now? I don't know.
Look, we don't have time to explain at this moment, but we'll talk.
And I recommend if you want to kill someone, kill Lady Elgwyn.
Yeah.
Trust me,
all right,
we'll explain everything later. Just do what you need to do. So Saraya actually goes over. Ugh. She actually dashes over to the table where the council are, where like the council have their war meetings and stuff. So all of you have an opportunity here. Saraya is not actually going to be fighting in the fight. She is going to be using the scroll that she has, the thing that she had tucked away, to break the magic over Lady Elgwyn's book. To do this, every round on her turn, I am going to roll a d20. Every round, the number that I need to hit for it to do it drops. So the first round, it's going to be 20. Next round, 19 out of 20. Next round, 18, 19, 20. This will happen no matter what, and the number will keep dropping to get closer and closer. If you want, on a round, you can also choose to give up your action to help Saraya, which will drop the number that she needs to hit. But bear in mind, you are going to be in the middle of combat, So if you choose to do that, there's no other action, no attack you can take, and you're going to be fighting against Lady Elgwyn and some others. So if you choose to do that...
What about reactions?
Reactions do not count. You have to give up an action for it.
Okay.
Because this action, if she breaks this spell book, Lady Elgwyn has spells up to fairly high levels. If this breaks, her spells will only be either cantrips or first level spells. She has spells that are higher than that, but if the book is broken and the magic's broken from that, it will drop to cantrips and one first level spell.
So I'm sorry, what number are you trying to get?
So first round is going to be, has to roll a nat 20 for, and then every round the number drops 1.
Okay.
So what happens if you don't roll a nat 20 then?
She keeps working on it.
Okay, so
She
Cross,
keeps trying to break the spell.
Oh,
Cross, I have a
get it.
question. That time that I was in Lady Elgwyn's office, this is really important. Was it an extended amount of time? Like, was it 8 hours? Would it be enough if we're just sitting and talking? Would that be considered a rest? Or no?
It could have been considered a rest because the rest of them were all down in that cell for quite a lengthy time. Like it was afternoon into evening at least.
So we were just kind of chilling and talking. Okay, so I would be that. We're considering that.
Yeah, so I will count that as been a lengthy enough time that you should have had a rest off it. I will allow that.
Okay.
Considering the fight that's about to happen, I will allow it to take place.
Okay.
Because this is going to be a fairly...
You go need it.
What was
I was about to say that gives me all my health back.
What was Spacehawk's question? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that.
He was asking if it counted as a long rest the time that he was in Lady Elgwyn's office, and I said, well, the time that you guys all spent actually would have probably been the length of time for a long rest, because you guys were down in the cell for quite some time.
Oh, sweet.
So you guys will have your spell slots back, you'll have your HP back, you guys are at full for this.
Oh, all of us?
I will say all of you, because you guys were in the cell. Like even Aries, who was just whittling away at the tools to escape, I'll say that counts because you were basically just sitting whittling. It's not exactly strenuous activity.
Oh, cool. Here, I gotta
So
redo my page. 2 minutes.
no problem. You've got some time to your go anyway. There's a few before you now.
Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness. Someone else wrote in my book.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm
Alright,
gonna go
clean page.
to our page. Some of these characters aren't quite on the page just yet.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the map view.
Okay, so Saraya's over there.
Let me know when you want me to queue.
Alright, so you can probably go into the music about now. So Arrow's going to be first up in the initiative order, but as he starts to go, like you see Darius step forward as well towards Lady Elgwyn, and Lady Elgwyn waves her hand, and you see like an arcane barrier coming around all the doors, round the door that you guys came in. She has like locked this room tight with magic. The only way to break it is going to be with magic.
Great.
Darius, realizing everyone in the room kind of knows the truth of what's happened, the truth that Lady Elgwyn was there during Armageddon, steps forward and looks at her. Guess I can kind of drop the axe now. Remember me. Things are going to end differently this time. It's been a long 1,000 years, and I've been waiting for this moment.
Wait, Darius, are you Death?
No.
Or War, or whatever?
I'm Conquest. They are my brothers.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember which one was which because I was mostly drunk during that story time.
Yeah, that figures. He's like, most of you already know the truth at this point. I don't have my powers from then, but I still have the powers from Valron.
Do you?
It's like, he does. Just Valron has 2 people in the fight now, which is interesting, which is not what I thought was going to happen, but here we are.
Here we are.
Also, Derek, I just want to make sure, are we cool? Like, you're an apocalypse guy, Are you gonna like apocalypse over all of us or something? I just want to make sure.
Well, not right now. It's kind of hard to as a human.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure we're friends and all.
Just remember during the next apocalypse.
Yeah.
All right. So first up, Aero.
I will point to her and look at her as my dueling partner, and I will just run up, full blades going. I'll put the pistol back and run up with both of my blades and just go for some strikes.
All right. Go for it. Roll me for attack.
All right, so the first one is at 18.
18 hits.
All right, and that gives me okay. So that is an 11 points of damage. And then that gives me my +1 to AC, and that's my first charge, right?
Yep, that's your first charge.
Okay. And then I will make my second attack. Which is a 14.
14 hits, just.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then that is 11 points. I'm sorry, that's 6 points of damage.
6.
Yeah. And that is my second charge, and my AC rises again.
Okay.
The DM's drinking.
Droghar better come get some of this too.
Well, is Droghar still in a range? Because we technically kept slapping him all the way to that hallway.
Yeah, he's still in a rage, but he could have redone his rage at this point anyway. Even without the long rest, he still had some to spare for the fight. So,
Oh,
but she was having fun.
we
with
were
it.
glad
As a
to.
gift.
All right, so is that you for this round, Aero?
Yep, I'm done.
All right, so next up is Droghar.
Also, there's no audio on Nitro.
I was about to say that.
Hmm.
Well, we can hear you, but Locke says in the chat that he can't.
Oh, chat can't hear him.
Yeah.
I did hear like kind of noises going off, like something connecting, but maybe
you guys-
your mic.
Yeah,
Did you guys say
it's
you had music.
yeah. I have music. Can you not hear it?
Mm-mm.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna do reckless attack with Great Weapon Master. So all right, I'm trying to figure out. I've never done this before, so just bear with me for a second.
With it.
So, oops. All right, I got a nat 20 on one of these rolls.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah. So, all right.
Ooh.
So what happens is for Great Weapon Master, I have a +10 on the damage.
Nice.
So if it's 2d6 +3 on a normal, what is it for a crit?
2d6 plus 3. You would also add 12 to that then. So it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15. So roll them and then add 15 to it.
Roll the 2d6 and add 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I 2d6 +3 +10, but that's not including the crit. Because the 10 is coming from the Great Weapon Master.
Yeah. So add 25 to it then.
At 25?
Add Nuclear Mass.
Okay.
Weapon Master.
All right. All right, so I got an 11. So that's 36.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I can I describe it, please?
Yeah, go.
All right. So I do like the Hulk, like the 2009 Hulk run, jump in the air. I bend my back so far back and pull my sword with both hands and come straight down on her with every ounce of strength that I have on my greatsword.
All right, so you come down, every ounce that you have into all the strength, just bring it down, smash straight into her with that. Let me see. Alright, so that's Droghar. Alright, Droghar, what is your AC?
14.
Sorry, I've got a few moving parts here. Give me a sec.
No worries. I really want to get that music working.
I have music playing in my headphones right now.
Man, I want to get.
Dang.
All right, I'm
Hold
gonna
on a bit, man.
Nitro, I texted you.
Alright. So, Lady Elgwyn is not alone in the room. So, next to attack is actually one of the other council members who's in here, Lady Lightfoot.
Frost, do you want to move me up? Because I'm way I'm way closer to Lady Elgwyn.
So you're like here. Put you about here.
Well, I'm in striking distance with my.
Oh yeah, you're striking. Sorry, I didn't move you from that. I'll put you there at the side of her. So Lady Lightfoot is there. She hits. You're actually going to use a sneak attack on Droghar. 6, 7. So Droghar takes 22 damage, halved, so that'll be 11.
Okay, I want to use Stone's Endurance as a reaction.
Okay.
So that is 1d12 plus 2.
Alright, go for it.
And I got a 7, so 9.
9, nice. So that's what, 2 damage you basically take from that then?
I think it's 3. Yeah, 3.
Just 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get that back, okay. Alright, so that's closer. There's the next one. Lady Elgwyn. Lady Elgwyn is going to look at Droghar straight on. She's going to raise her hand up, put her finger out, and is casting lightning bolt straight at him.
Okay.
Lightning bolt creates a 100-foot long lightning blast. And how much damage is it? Alright, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And it's 8d6 damage.
Okay.
That's half if you're successful.
Alright, so dexterity. Okay. So I got a 2.
Okay, I don't even need to check what our skill is for that. You don't succeed. Doesn't matter what it is, you don't get it.
I get it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
No,
Is she palpitating right now?
I don't like. She just needs like the hood now.
Yeah. I'll stick my sword out and bounce it back at her, so it'll like melt her face.
You take 23 lightning damage. And that's full damage. You don't take that half because rage doesn't protect against lightning damage.
Oh.
Are you sure? I thought it only doesn't protect against psychic damage.
Nope, it protects against bludgeoning, stabbing, anything like
piercing.
That with melee attack, piercing. It doesn't protect against lightning and magical attacks.
Okay.
So lightning damage is full 23 damage to draw.
Can I possibly take a reaction?
What reaction do you want to take?
The sneak attack.
Can you take sneak attack as a reaction?
I think if nobody is if there's an enemy within 5 feet of the enemy she's trying to sneak attack, she can if she's not being attacked.
Yeah, but I think that's on her turn.
It's on her turn.
I think she can use it as a reaction, not on her turn. Actually, I'm pretty sure she can.
Yeah, let me just double check that.
Nitro, where did you find that?
Oh man,
The verbiage definitely allows for the use of sneak attack out of turn for the rogue if they somehow get a reaction attack, either granted by an ally or by an opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah. You can roll for an attack on it then for a reaction on it.
Oh, I got a nat one.
Your
Never
fingers
mind.
explode.
Well, you attack there. Yeah, not only do you get the sneak attack on it, you actually fall flat in your face.
Oh shit!
You trip on the
No!
carpet in the council's room and just.
I should have just lied.
Just here, be like, ah.
I'm just so overcome by the fact that Saraya is alive.
Lady Elgwyn is going to start making her way back here out of
Of course she is.
range. Arrow, actually, you'll get an opportunity attack on her for close
Okay.
range.
Yes, I'll definitely take the swing at her. Though it's not good, it's an 11.
11 doesn't hit. She gets out of range. She blasts Droghar, and as Drogar's reacting to that, she heads to the stairs as Arrow swings and misses, and as Erellia falls flat in her face in the back of the room.
Hey, just for I'm trying to plan my next move. How high is those stairs? Is it? Would I be able to bunny hop to it without any issues?
Like up the stairs, like up to that height.
I'm assuming up to this arch, this like high
This high bit
archway.
at the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
How high is your bunny hop?
30 feet, I think.
15 feet. Jump without
15.
provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you could reach it with 15 feet.
Okay.
I was going to say it's about 15 feet height, so yeah, it's pretty much spot on for it.
Okay.
All right, so that was Lady Elgwyn. Oh, nice. Range. Oh yeah, well. What's your AC then, Arrow?
19.
That does not hit. It's what you don't possibly realize from up on the archway, hiding behind one of the pillars up there. You actually see a shot coming and poof, and it just as it comes towards the Arrow, just poof, managed to catch it. Another council member up on the archway, gun in hand.
Oh, now you're pissing me off.
He takes the opportunity to hide back behind his pillar. All right, next up is Aries.
Can't hear you.
Oh, you can't?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
go.
There we go.
You know.
How far away is Saraya?
Saraya, 5, 10, 15, about 25, 30 feet, give or take.
Okay. I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Saraya, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna give her a bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So for the movement, you don't have to move over there to give her the help. You can just choose to give her the help action for her turn. And you still want to move over
Please
there?
still move over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna protect that chick with my life.
Alright, so you move over there, you choose to give her the help action. That means on this round for her turn, she can break the spell on the book at a 19 or a 20.
And she
then
can
you've got
choose
her-
a bardic inspiration as well if she wants.
What's the bardic inspiration? Is it a D6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. That's Aries' full turn. Next up is Erellia.
Of course it is. Can I move up like just 30 feet away from Lady Elgwyn? And no, not an inch closer.
Yeah, you're about 30 feet there.
Okay. Can I please use my cantrip True Strike, which I'm going to point my finger at her because that's, part of the thing. It's not because I'm rude. My magic grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses. On my next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended.
Okay, cool. So you get advantage on your next attack roll against her?
Yes.
Okay.
And I do get a brief insight into her defenses.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure what that means. For her defenses, armor class has already been hit so far. It's a 14. You have to hit a 14 to hit an armor class at the moment. I don't know what else would count as defenses. Armor class would count as 14. Pretty much anything can strike against her. She's not really wearing any armor or anything like it, so any sort of bludgeoning attacks or that, as we saw with Droghar, worked against her.
Okay, and she's not like immune to anything.
She's immune to typical stuff that elves are immune to, so she's like immune to like sleep spells, charm spells, things like that.
Yeah, I remember that one from our heist. I couldn't put her to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything like that, like you can't do that to her because she's an elf. So, but pretty much everything else typically works against her.
Wait.
Yeah. So I was just checking. I couldn't remember if she was like immune to poison or something as well, but I don't believe so. All right. So next up is our boy Darius.
Darius, come on.
And I take a step to the side here into the walkway. And we are just going to go ahead and take a shot at her. Let me see. Darius.
Darius.
Okay. Alright, thankfully he's got a high plus to that because he's going to take an Eldritch Blast shot right at her. And that's 1d10 plus 2. So he actually does 10 damage to her. So Daddy steps out to the side, gets his eyes right on Elgwyn as she's going up the stairs, stretches his bow and arrow up, pulls and releases an Eldritch Blast infused arrow, and smacks straight into the back of her. Rocks her as she's going up the stairs. Next is Saraya. So Saraya has to roll a 19 or a 20, and also has a Bardic Inspiration to use. Yeah, I'm not going to use the Bardic for that. That was not even close. That was a 3.
Oh,
come on, Saraya.
I'm not even going to waste the Bardic Inspiration because it wouldn't hit anyway. So Saraya's still working on this, and this is a complex spell to break this. Next up is Lord Dravarax. Is staring right at you, Aaron. He's coming for you.
oh no.
Bring it, bro.
Is he a monkey?
No, it's a kobold figurine, but he's actually a dragonborn.
I
He's
just
a
like the little.
dragonborn. And he comes at you and pulls out both as he's got a katana and wakizashi attached to him. He draws them out as he moves towards you. You said 19?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't get them. As he swings them at you, you come in with your blazing.
Nice.
Fend them right off, so you're now in a sword fight with Dravarax.
Oh my gosh, I bet that looks so cool. I'm just picturing how awesome that looks.
That's gonna be amazing. So you've got a dragonborn and kind of Japanese-esque attire with a katana and wakizashi fighting a Haregon pirate with 2 cutlasses that are glowing green.
That's gonna have to be drawn. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Alright, and as she's kind of at the back here, Amaya's going to kind of step forward to where she is as well, and since she's kind of at the back of the battling going on right now, she's just going to give the help action to Saraya for the next round. So, help action for the next round, I'll drop it down to an 18, 19, or 20 that she has to roll. Alright, as we come into the second round now, we are back at the top, and we are with Arrow.
Knowing that this dude is so much bigger than me, I kind of just look at Droghar, kind of like I just give him that look like, you want to take this one? And I'll go ahead and fight. I'll go ahead and fight this guy, but since he's next to me, but I'll swing at him, and that is a 23.
23 hits.
Oof.
All right. First one is a 9, and then I'll take my other cutlass. And I'll go for the stomach swing here. Oh, wow. 26.
Nice.
26, dang.
And then
Holy
that
word.
is an additional... That's only 2 points of damage on that one, so only 8. But and then that gives me 2 more additional, right? Does that give me a full charge? No, I have 1 more for a full charge.
Yeah, you got 1 more you need. You need 5 for the full charge. So what was the damage on that one? Sorry, it was the 20...
8 total.
8
8 points, yeah.
Okay, and the first one, what was the first?
Was not-
Well, the 8 combined
It was the
together.
whole, for the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Wait, right? Or no. Oh, I'm sorry. It was 11 total because it was 9 the first one, right?
11.
9 the
Yeah.
first one, and then 2 of
9
this
the
one. Okay,
first
sorry.
one.
It was 9 or 11. It was something. It was a number.
Do we need
You
a
stabbed-
calculator?
You
was
stabbed
a
the dragonborn
1,000.
with the sword, and it was very
It
cool.
was 1,000. 1,000.
It was a million
You drew
points.
blood. You drew blood.
I just cut his head off.
I won D&D.
The whole thing.
Alright, so anything else you want to do, or anything else you can do? I don't think you've used action and bonus, and unless you want to make a movement away from him.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna run just to this like round table in the middle. He'll take the attack of the opportunity, but now since it's 2 more, that puts me at a 21 AC, right?
Yeah, it was like a 21.
Cross, does it reset every time I use the max?
When you use the max, it'll reset down, yeah.
Okay.
No, just short of it. Dang, he was actually fairly close to it though, but it's a good thing you bumped up that AC with that. So he completely swings as you're coming out of range and just misses. So next up is Droghar.
Alright, Droghar notices that she's using her mouth for some of her spells.
Mm-hmm.
And her hands for some of them. So I'm going to run up to her, and I'm going to grab her as tight as I can around the waist, encapsulating her arms, and I'm going to cover her mouth. So I'm going to grapple her with both with my arm and my hand.
Alright. Alright, so you're gonna run up to her.
Dude, my heart is beating so fast.
Dude, my pulse.
Alright, roll for a grapple.
Alright.
Remember last time this happened, you got like blasted in the face?
I know.
I was gonna say, are we grappling?
So she, as you're grappling, before you say it so I can call it out here, she casts a reaction of shield, which raises her AC as a reaction.
Of course she does. I got 14.
How many spell slots does this woman have? I'm just asking.
Probably a lot.
She's got a lot of spell slots, but that's a
dark magic.
shield she's got as a reaction, so like that's something that she can cast once per round just as a reaction.
Okay.
Can I do that?
If you've got the spell for it, yeah.
I do. Oh.
Yeah, you can cast it as a reaction and it raises your AC, so her AC was bumped up by 5. So even though you hit 14, which is her AC, it jumped up 5 with the reaction. But that's her reaction for this round. She can't use it until the round resets again.
Oh, but I still have to use a spell slot, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think you do for it anyway, but yeah. Alright, so Lady Elgwyn blocks a grapple from Droghar, so you come up to grapple her and you off of a magical shield. Anything else you want to do, anything else you can do?
I can't do anything else. That's it.
Yeah, because you've used your movement and you don't have any... Okay, so next up is Kalissa, who is going to turn right round and do a stabby on Erellia, because
Right.
next to her.
Kalissa explains it all.
Is this rogue versus rogue?
Yeah. This is
Yes!
It's Thieves Guild versus Thieves Guild.
I was going to say, so Erellia knows her, because in
I
Union
know her.
City, Lady Lightfoot's the head of the Rogues Guild, the Thieves Guild, so she knows.
Are you about to betray all of the thieves?
You're the one that's betrayed the thieves, you're the one attacking the council, darling.
Ah, humbug.
That's a 15 to hit.
Oh my god, my AC is 14.
Alright, so 15 she just does, so we're just coming in. Dagger straight.
She hitting me twice?
Yes.
Ugh.
So the first one's a 6. And the second one's a 6, so 12 damage.
Oh my. Oof. Manta.
And then she's also going to take a bonus action to disengage from you.
Because you know we'll murk you.
And she's going to head to this stairwell. Alright, so that's Kalissa.
No, it's.
I just got that. Kalissa explains it all.
That took you way too long. So Lady Elgwyn is actually going to use a higher spell slot, and she's going to Misty Step. Move herself up here. Get out of the fray. I've got too many things going on here.
Hey, Caleb, are you able to hear the music on the stream? Do you know? Can you check? It should be working.
Okay, and that's it for her. She can do it because she uses a spell slot, so she is moved up there.
I get Aaron on stream.
Sweet.
Okay, so your AC was 23 now, Caleb?
Yes. 21, because I have one more slot. My max is 22.
Oh, shoot.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not. When I go for you, he's going to come right over here.
So,
Hey, Cross, I forgot I could use shield. Is it too late?
For right now, for an attack, you would have to call out as the attack's happening.
Okay.
If someone takes an attack on you during this round, at some point, you can still use shield.
Okay. I will definitely need it.
Yeah, but it's too late for the attack.
I thought
just
so.
happened.
Okay.
Alright, what's your AC, Droghar?
14.
16. He is coming at you with musket. Run through the stuff. Alright, so Droghar, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And
I got a 5.
5. Let's see. There's... No, 5's not enough for it, so we're going to take 1d8 fire damage from his musket, and he's to the top of the stairwell, and he's just blasting you straight with it. That's 10 fire damage.
Yeah.
From his musket. Alright, so that's well, pip. So next up is Aries.
Right.
But
So-
fire damage. Okay, never mind. I was about to say it's not piercing, is it? With the
No, it's a musket shot, so it's a explosive fire blast that hits him from it.
Okay, it's actually fire blast.
He's at 5 hit points, folks. 5 hit points.
Right, I'm gonna help Saraya,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Droghar.
Alright, Bardic Inspiration to Droghar. Help action to Saraya, which means we need a 17 or higher now on this roll because she's got the help action from Aries and Amaya. Alright, next up is Erellia.
Of course it is. Alright. I am just going to try to shoot Lady. Okay, I'm just gonna move right near Saraya and try to shoot Lady Lightfoot with my bow.
Okay, so you're moving over here.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in line with her, but the thing won't freaking line up, so... Pretend you're in between the pillars actually aiming at her and not just like this.
Like behind a wall.
Actually, that would be smart if you got behind that wall because then you get coverage.
Yeah, you
True.
get cover. And technically you can use your bonus to do that, to hide behind it. You're a rogue, so you've got that ability.
That's true.
Alright, so you're taking a shot at her. Roll for attack.
I got a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and then it's. Let me see. My 1d6 plus 3. Alright, 4. 5. I got a 7.
7. Trying to be a DM, get better at math. Come on, Cross.
Calculator out.
Yeah.
You can
We'll just get
Good
add.
luck.
I mean, I got a 10.
Alright, so you take her. She's like heading towards the stairwell. You shoot across there, come across behind the pillar next to where Saraya is. Take aim and boom! Right into her shoulder at the back.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
How much
Alright.
damage did she take?
7.
7 damage. That's why I made it a shoulder shot. It was hurtful, but it wasn't like deadly.
Got it.
But like she's definitely been stabbed hard though. So next up is Darius. There's Lady Elgwyn now. Darius is going to just come over here, and we are going to shoot a shot at Dravarax.
Go, Darius Rucker. Do it.
Alright, I need Darius's stuff up so I can actually see what I'm doing.
He goes, I only want to shoot at you.
17. Alright, so he beats the armor class, so he hits. D10. That's not a 10, that's a 10. There it is. 10 plus 3. 10. Nice.
I would like to sneak attack Lord Dravarax.
Yeah, go for it. Roll for damage. Or roll for attack, sorry.
I was like, okay, we can skip. I rolled a 17. I don't really know what I add. Like if it's a
17 hits, you don't need to add anything.
yeah,
to
okay.
it. His armor class is 16, so you
And
hit.
then with sneak attack, I get the damage and then plus 2d6. So the damage of like my short bow is 1d6 plus 3. So that's 5, and then add 2d6.
Okay, so you're doing a short ball, move you over here, so you just kind of
Six,
poke out for the other side of this
8,
pillar.
9. So I got 9 total damage.
9 total damage. Nice.
There we
That's
go.
nice, actually. So he's taken 19 damage this round so far.
Yes. Take it
Finally, I'm
out.
learning my character.
That's fine. I was going to say, it's like if you get good with this archery, you probably should run a ranger instead of a rogue at this point. You're doing pretty good with that bow.
Yeah.
I like the bow. I could totally do that.
Right, so that was Darius. Alright, Saraya's up. So we need to hit 17 or higher. We got 2 help actions. Oh, 16.
Wait, do you still have your bardic inspiration?
I do actually, which I will utilize. I don't even need to roll it because even a 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
is
Heck
17.
yeah, dude.
Soraya unravels, finishes reading it off, and you all see the magic coming off of it. Just
Yes.
Lady Elgwyn's book.
Suck it!
So her spells are. She's still got spells. She can still cause damage. I don't want to say it like she's not got magic anymore, but her higher level spells are gone.
Yes.
Yay!
So
We
Droghar,
might have a chance.
Droghar, realizing something's happened, looks at her and smiles and spits at her feet.
Where is she?
She's way
Well,
far
she's way
away,
up
but
there,
I'm
but-
able to spit
Oh, okay.
really far.
That's one of
Nice.
his spells. That's one of his barbarian spells. It's called long spit.
Long spit.
You only have
So-
one
It gets reset
slot
after
for
every
that.
short rest. It's a bit of a misnomer.
So for stuff like what she did to Droghar with the lightning
It's called the
attack,
llama
stuff
spit.
Like that is the higher
llama
levels
spit.
that you can't do anymore. But she does still have spells. She is still dangerous. I want to make that clear.
Yeah,
This isn't
absolutely.
over. So when you're
No,
going, yeah, she's
part one.
defeated, like somebody ends up
No.
like dying. Like I want to
Part
make it
one.
Oh,
clear.
I know I'm about to die.
Hey,
I'm the
part
one with
one.
five, I'm the one with 5 hit points. Okay, so let's just be real here.
Oh my goodness, that's not good.
Alright,
Nope.
So next up is Dravarax. You shot him in the back. He doesn't like that, so he's going to come
Oh
over here.
man.
Wait, is Soraya getting into the fight too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can get into the fight too, but she won't be able to do anything until her next round, which is her next attack, which is the next round.
Okay.
But she'll be able to get into the fight now because she's done what she had to do.
See, I had a
Don't forget
plan.
shield.
I was like,
What's your armor class again? I got a 15.
Oh man. It's 100. It's a 14.
14. Alright.
Wait,
Get lucky.
do you have the shield?
I do have the shield.
Take it as your reaction.
I
I don't know if it'll
am.
help, but
Arrow yells across the room. Take the
Take it
shield!
as your-
Take the shield.
react.
That's a new shot right there. Take the shield.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, true.
oh, I have that.
Actually, hold on. Let me check for him as well. No, I.
Well, that's if I don't die first.
I saw the comment in the chat. I'm trying to fix it.
So what was your armor class again? Sorry.
14.
Okay, so
Unfortunately.
15. So he actually
If you-
rolls a 20 with the plus to that
Oh.
attack.
Well, she'll
Say
like to
what?
help you with that.
So his attack roll on you is actually a 20. I forgot to add his plus 5 to that for his sword. So if you use the shield, it raises a plus 5. Is that right?
It raises. Yeah, my armor class +5.
Yeah, he actually still is going to hit. It's not going to be enough to raise it against that shot. I will say that because I misjudged that one, you can try the shield again. He does have 2 attacks he's going to take on you. So you can use the shield for the second attack if you want. Because that was my bad. I misread his attack thing.
And I don't have to take a spell slot.
No, I'll let you take the shield
Okay.
back because if I counted it right, you would have known that to it. And actually, don't even use it for this one. I will allow you to keep it because he doesn't hit with the second attack. You're fine. For his first attack, 3.
I have the 5+ until the start of my next turn.
Okay, well you can take it
Yeah.
and have it until the start of your next turn if you want. That's fine. So he hits you with 11 slashing damage from his katana.
Oh man.
So he comes over to
Seriously?
you, and comes out with the katana and slashes against you.
All right, I have
Comes
3
out
hit
his
points,
second
guys.
attack with the wakizashi.
Dang.
Misses that one.
3
So-
hit points.
Oh no, guys.
Good grief, guys.
Do we have a cleric around here?
She's
Not
coming.
in the room. Oh, actually, speaking of that, saying that not in the room, thank you for reminding me. When the spell broke, for her higher spell slots, the arcane magic that was locking the room has also broken.
Oh, nice.
The what?
All right, let's
Say
burn
that
it down again.
Say that again?
Yeah, she had like put an arcane lock round the room to stop anybody leaving or anybody in. But when the spell broke on her spell book, that broke as well, so people can come in or out of the room if need be.
We hear Minnick's voice in our heads saying, "Burn
I
it
know,
down, burn it
Burn it. I
down."
was gonna say, Minnick
Dang,
from the
Get
forest.
out of here.
Come
Let's
back.
all just retreat. Everybody get out of here. Say what?
Alright, so Amaya is actually up next in a fit of rage, seeing her lady love being almost stabbed to death.
She raged?
Oh no. Amaya,
Is she a barbarian?
If only.
This little tiny thing is the barbarian.
Dude, she just goes ham.
Not a barbarian, but
She is a barian.
She is a barbarian. Get it?
Bar.
She works at a bar.
Actually, she's
Sorry.
a barbarian. She's part
Which is
bard.
even
She's a
worse.
starlet.
It's even worse.
Barbarian.
Amaya, get out of here.
I'm just
Which, by the way, is an actual like class barbarian thing.
I'm just giving into the fact that we're all gonna die. So.
Alright, and what was it doing?
With the music playing, that bard from Sin City the other days back, he just came in and he starts
It is-
jamming. Where did this guy come from?
I tell you, he's like the musician from the Titanic's like sinking, just gonna play till the end.
Valron's in here actually just playing in the rafters.
Wait, Valron, can I make a deal with you too, buddy?
So
So
our barbarian Amaya actually breaks his armor class and
Is she-
slashes him. She's
Huh.
carrying. She's
Hold
still
on.
carrying the swords. That
Is she really a barbarian? Like, I was joking, but she's like legit a barbarian? A barbarian? Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's a barbarian.
That's awesome.
She takes a rage and she attacks him, and she does, what was it, 12 damage, which is like
Ooh.
1d8 plus 3 because she's still carrying the two swords that the guards had.
Oh, nice.
So like she's able to fight. Like y'all think she was nothing? Like no, Amaya can same as Saraya.
I didn't say nothing about her. I didn't
I'm
at
gonna
all.
say like
if
Saraya doesn't-
anybody knows her, I mean, it's me.
I was gonna say Saraya doesn't let her women go unable to fight. Of course you taught her. But yeah. So Amaya comes in and slashes at Droghar and gives him 12 damage on her go.
Did Saraya teach all the
No, I
Scarlets how to
did.
fight?
I did. That's what I was hired for.
because Granny Turtle's gonna come in here and
Granny Turtle.
Sorry, it took
Leave
me
Granny
so
Turtle
long.
alone. She's still. Yeah, she's been making her way up to the council office since the bar burned down. It's been like 4 weeks, but like she's eventually getting closer.
I'm coming, Arrow.
Why you gotta lick your lips like that, man? That's messed up.
That's what she does. She
That's so
the
nasty.
lips moist.
That's just
She gotta
nasty.
keep them. She gotta keep them moist.
Moist should be an outlawed word on our stream.
I'm coming, Arrow.
Oh. Hurry up, woman.
Oh
we
my
need your help.
gosh.
She's coming up the steps.
This fight
She's
is
all-
taking.
She's also a barbarian, but you know.
She's coming up the steps, but it's like one of those like rising chairs that you get like in. And so she's like on her way up to the upper level, but it's zzz. All right, so we're back at the next round. So we're back at the top with Arrow for.
I'm not trying to be a martyr here, but I don't think Lady Elgwyn went. I think she just had a reaction,
She
the
did.
shield reaction.
No, she
No,
didn't.
she did, 'cause she moved.
She missed his step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She missed his step, but like most of her stuff is spell slots, and you can only do one spell per round, so there was nothing else she could do. She was just having to reposition herself.
Okay.
I will run into cover next to Droghar,
All right, so
and I will look at Droghar and just give him a nod, and I'll put my hand on his hand, and I will cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh, shoot! Shoot!
That means
Alright.
I'm going soon's gonna die.
Did it do it? A pack slot. Wait.
Oh.
Come on, cat. Oh wait, shoot! I only did it once. 6 points healing. I know it's not much, but it's something. And then I'll look at I'll peek out the corner and look at Lord Bubblegump, and I will cast Hunter's Mark.
Bubba Gump. We got
Bubba-
shrimp. We
Bubblegump.
Which one's
biscuit
bubblegum?
shrimp.
So he has Hunter's Mark on him, and that is the end of my turn.
Does anybody else have healing? Even Darius Rucker?
Saraya has cure wounds, and I think Darius has got a cure wounds or something as well.
All right.
No, he does not, but Saraya does. She's got cure wounds.
Okay.
So you're casting your Hunter's Mark on our Lord Babbletop?
Lord Bubblegump.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just checking because you're calling him a different name. I want to make sure I know which one you're actually putting it on.
And I'm always gonna do it.
I know you are, but I need to clarify for the fight who you're actually doing it
It's like,
to.
which one of these is Bubblegump?
Like, I don't know. For all I know, it's the Dragon Ball. You just decided that. Like, you rename everything. I have to check. All right, so is that Arrow's full thing then? He's done his...
Yeah,
cool
and
wounds.
then I'll go back. I'll turn back into cover. Like I cast this from cover, and I touch him and I cast it, and then I'll just kind of sink back into full cover, which
All right,
I think gives
Droghar.
me +2 to my
Yeah,
AC.
to cover.
Okay.
Yeah. So Droghar, you're up.
How far is Lady Elgwyn away?
I don't know, you got the part of that. About 40 feet.
Okay.
40, I would even say 45, just because you have to get up the stairs as well.
All right.
About 40,
How
45 you can take.
how far is Lord Bubba Gump away?
Oh, him, he's like 5, 10, 15, about 20 feet.
All right. I'm going to I'm gonna jump up to where he is, and I'm gonna grapple him, and I'm gonna turn his body towards Lady Elgwyn.
Okay, I will clarify this part here is stairs. You don't have to jump.
I know. I just for
I'm
a
just
visual.
clarifying that because for a jump, I'm going to make you do an athletics check.
Oh, okay, well,
Just
forget
so-
that. I'll run up the steps then.
Because you're
Yeah.
trying to jump up 15 feet. I'm going to make an athletics check. So I'm just
I'm an
clarifying.
8-foot Goliath, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
I'm still going to make you do an athletics check.
That's
Just take
fine.
one giant step.
That's fine. I'll run up the steps and I'm gonna grapple him, and I'm gonna make sure that his body is between myself and Lady Elgwyn.
All right.
And then I'm gonna. Is that a column between him and I?
This here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a call.
All right. I'm going to go up and grab him, and if I can grapple him, I'm gonna come back down the steps, because I'm
Okay.
basically bringing him to my team.
Okay, so you're up there at him. So roll me a fence check. See if you get to grapple him.
Come on, man. All right, I got an 18.
Yeah, easily.
All right.
So this massive Goliath barbarian grabs this itty bitty teeny gnome.
And I wanna like frickin' with as much strength as possible without
So
obviously.
where do you want to bring him back down?
I'm
to?
bringing him as far as I can. Yeah, as far as I can.
All right, so you're bringing him down here. And
So I'm not. I want the pillar basically to be in between myself and Lady Elgwyn,
yeah, oh, hold on.
because I'm dumb, but I'm not like 100% dumb.
I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
so I'll have him sitting. I'll have him sitting there just so you're off top of each other. But from there, yeah, they're blocking you.
All right.
All right, and that's Droghar's turn.
Yep.
I used to start slamming him up against the wall.
Oh, if I still can grapple him, I'm gonna freaking body slam him. You better believe it.
I need to
Tell him
use.
grapple. He's going to try and break out of it, but I don't
Well,
see a gnome breaking a Goliath's.
I was gonna say I have advantage on strength checks. So it could happen, but good luck.
Unless you like nat 20s or something, I don't see the gnome getting out of this grapple. I'm just saying, like it's possible, but really not likely. So Lady Lightfoot is actually going to come over here towards Arrow.
Ugh.
Yeah, get away from me.
Not in the mood for you!
21, you said?
Yep.
Wait a second. Alright. Gonna make a hit.
The hit? Dang.
Yep. And
Okay.
because Droghar's brought Battletop down, you're now in 5 feet, so she also gets sneak attack on you.
No! And I broke the my concentration broke for Hunter's Mark too. Fuck on it.
Whoop! I just tossed my D4 on the floor. Not good. I just tried to roll that and I went absolutely nowhere. So she hits you for 13 damage.
Okay.
With sneak attack and like, and she's going to use her bonus to disengage and come not into the pillar, at the corner of the pillar. There you go. So she's and got some cover from you guys. Alright, next up is Lady Elgwyn herself. Spells. How does one work?
Man, I'm getting the munchies. I don't know if it's because I'm nervous or what.
Alright, so she is standing up there, Lady Elgwyn, and she actually casts a spell on herself and casts Mage Armor on herself.
Of course it
That
is.
gives her an arcane armor and it raises her AC.
Is it just for a duration or?
It's for 8 hours.
Great.
Oh, geez.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, pretty much for the rest of this fight, she's got the Mage Armor.
Sneaky,
Alright, so that's
sneaky.
going to be her. Battletop. Come on, do it for the gnomes, son. Do it for the gnomes. Strength check against the Goliath.
So I have to.
That's a disadvantage for sure.
I have to roll as well, right?
Yeah, you need to roll a strength check
Oh,
against him. I would like to point out this gnome has a -1.
I got a 24. I got a 24. Come on, man.
He got a 2,
Okay.
which with his -1 means he got a 1.
And I look
It's
at him.
like-
And I look at him and going, "You're not going anywhere, little man."
Little man.
And I just squeeze tighter and tighter.
I think Battletop's pretty much done at this point, essentially. I don't think he's got anything he can even do. Bonuses or anything for him.
He pees himself. That's his bonus action.
Did you just urinate on me? Come on, man.
You're squeezing me too hard. I had a big drink before.
I don't care. There's rules to fighting, man. You don't piss on people. That's just not cool.
Alright, so Battletop went. So Aries, your turn.
All right. So I can do this once per, long rest. Is I can use Bane as a cantrip.
Right.
And so I'm gonna cast
Bane!
Bane. And right.
I was born in it. Oh gosh, I'm gonna quote it now. I need to stop.
Quiet.
Alright, what does Bane do? Apart from make Droghar start to quote Batman movies.
Break the back. Basically what it does is everyone now that I cast it on, which is of course the 4 people that we're going up against.
Okay, so on the council. Can you do it on all 4? Is there a range on it or anything?
So because it says like first level slot it's a 3 people, but a second level slot is add 1, and I'm doing it as a cantrip and I can do second level spells.
Okay.
So I'm guessing I could do the 4 then.
Yeah, I'll let you do the 4 for it.
Wait, are we fighting 4
Yeah, 'cause
people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honey.
I thought we were fighting 3 people.
So basically all of them have to make charisma saving throws each round now. Up to 6 rounds,
Ooh.
because it's a minute, so that's 60. So it's the next 6 rounds.
Okay, and what did we?
And
what happens if they fail the charisma?
So if
saving
they
throw?
fail it, then the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number rolled from whatever they're doing. If it's a saving throw or an attack roll, they minus however much.
All right, so we roll charisma saving throw, and if they fail it, they have to roll a d4 against whatever they're doing.
Yes.
So, like, if Dravarax is attacking and doesn't make the save, he has to have a d4 and his attack roll taken away. Okay. Cool. That is absolutely fine. Please remind me of that. I will probably forget. I have a lot of things going on right now.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I will
So just
probably
all of
forget.
them have a curse upon them, basically. A curse upon you.
A curse upon your house.
Did I do?
All right.
Oh, I did write a haiku for Bane. Hold on.
Nice.
Let me hear your haiku.
We gotta hear it.
All right. So, I see you, I hear you run. My eye will follow you. There is nowhere else left to run.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were merely adapted to the dark. I was born in it. Sorry, I had to
What
do
it
it.
is,
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I
We're
was
gonna,
gonna
okay,
say
we're
you
going to
have
mute
to
Nigel
finish
for the
it.
rest of the show. All right,
It's a
so
man in
Erellia, guess what we've not been doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Because of the. I wanted to mention it, but I don't.
Did you know
What?
one aspect of wild magic is everybody gets 15 hit points
Oh.
back on her team? Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
They just added that.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
They just
that
added
means
that.
You lost your chance. You lost your chance, right?
No, not in the DM. Roll me a wild magic roll before you take this
Cool.
turn.
Cool.
I think we're at like 3 or something, or 4. We're
Yeah.
at 4.
I rolled a 5.
Oh,
Does
Right.
that mean anything?
not for this round, but next time if you roll a 5, yeah, at all. So now it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Roll a 5.
We'll play something magical so we can do another wild magic roll.
I would like to. Gosh. I think I would like to cast Soul Touch on Dravarax.
Okay, what does that do?
Basically, I create a ghostly skeletal hand that gives him necrotic damage if I successfully do my thing with a hit.
Alright, see if you can do your thing.
So yeah, basically it clings to the target, and if I successfully hit him, he also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my turn.
Alright. He has disadvantage on rolls against you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's if I succeed.
Alright.
All right, so I got 24, nat 20, baby.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yes.
You succeed 100%, so he has disadvantage against
Oh.
you.
Sorry, I got really excited.
Dude, heck yeah, dude.
That's
Get
right.
excited about
Yeah,
a nat
get
20.
excited.
Yeah,
Get
this
excited.
is a fight for our lives, man.
We're
Oh my
gonna
God.
die.
So he now has disadvantage on me.
Alright.
All right, I rolled a 4.
For wild magic.
Oh, I meant for my damage.
Or for damage, 4. I got excited there
Yeah.
for a second.
You did, didn't
Hey.
you?
But this is where you get the nat 20, right, on this attack, so you get the...
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Ben.
you hit a crit on it, so what's your dice roll
Oh.
for damage?
It's 1d8.
So you add 8 onto that as well, so another 8 damage.
Ooh.
Don't worry, I'm keeping up with the effects here.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm trying-
Arrow.
Yeah, thank you for that, Gil, because like I literally got some.
You know, we need everything we can get up to this point, so...
Oh yeah.
Alright, but now, please roll for wild magic.
Oh,
I don't
man.
like the creepy smile.
So what do I have to roll to be her get?
If you
To do
roll
it.
anything from 1 to 5, it activates your wild magic.
Oh my goodness. Ah, 15. Thank you, 15.
And wild magic isn't necessarily bad though.
No, it's
sometimes it can be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
The potted
odds are
plant.
in my
That is
favor.
what I'm scared of.
I want
Yes.
the potted plant. That is my. I need her to
I
turn into a
want the
potted
He's gonna
potted
plant.
fudge
plant,
it one day just to
because
get
you-
potted plant.
You can't kill a
100%.
potted plant, right?
No, you could smash it.
shut
I'm
up.
pretty sure
Shut
you
up.
could like destroy it.
I'm just gonna stop talking to you
Just
guys.
turn into a cactus. So at least you stabbed their foot.
Yeah, or Venus like fly trap,
Oh, there you go.
because they're flies and everything.
Or what is
Alright.
the Harry Potter, the big
Mundrake?
monster eating plant?
Oh no.
I don't remember the
don't
name of it. I
remember.
know
I
what
can't
you're talking
remember,
about.
but or you could just be a Chinese cabbage.
Yeah. Something carnivorous. What was that?
Alright, so Darius is actually going to step out from behind that pillar, and he is also going to cast Misty Step and get up to this back part here. Oh,
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh.
okay, stop moving the thing and turn him round.
In my headphones, the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack is playing.
Nice.
Working so well with this.
As it should be. Alright. So I can't do anything with Darius just now, but he is now up there with his come to play today. Alright, so next up is Saraya.
Come on, Saraya, Kirby.
Saraya is going to come over here and go for Lord Thrax. I'm kidding.
Or not.
I'm kidding.
I was like, or not.
I'm
That's fine
kidding. She's
too.
pretty cool. Oop. Stop it.
Soraya's just gonna
I should have a way
float.
to
She's
lock-
just gonna float
I
on the
think
top
there
of the
might be a
map.
way to lock that background cross.
I meant
Right-
to lock
right
it and I
click and-
keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Soraya's gonna come over here and just float on the map.
Alright, so Saraya comes over, and we are going to cast Cure Wounds on Erellia. Let's
Yay!
equal 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. That's our spellcasting modifier. D8 plus 3. So you get 10 hit points back.
Nice.
Ooh. Thank you. I'll be less mad at you. Maybe.
She's going to do that, and then she's also going to give you a bardic inspiration as well. She does and blows a kiss to give you a bardic inspiration.
Yes, you bet.
Alright,
Just watch out.
so that Saraya, so next up is Dravarax, who is getting surrounded by the ladies here. They're all just taking shots at him now.
You gonna make us mad.
He's gonna just keep coming at you, because why not?
Who's you? Me?
Yep.
He has disadvantage.
Yep. Well, charisma saving throw.
So disadvantage, he doesn't hit you, and then he also... I'm not going to make the charisma saving throw.
Well, that's it. So yeah.
He rolled a 3
Yeah.
on a disadvantage, so like I'm not even going to do the charisma saving throw. There's no point. Like, it's not going to make a difference. So Dravarax is just standing there surrounded, about to get murdered, basically, at this point. Which makes sense. He's pretty much just a figurehead anyway. So Dravarax is there, and oh, actually, next up is Amaya's turn. Nah, she swings and completely misses him in that shot.
Oh.
Dravarax should be grateful for that. He is sweating it at this point. Alright, next up, back at the top of the round, it is Aero again.
All right, I want to run. This might be cool, or it might go horribly. I want to run where I'm out of Lady Lightfoot's like range, but I want to run, and then I want to just with my bunny hop, like jump, and then like put one foot on this table and really like take off and land right next to Lady Elgwyn, and then I want to strike with my cutlasses.
Right. So you're gonna run up to this table at the center here,
and then like use it as a stepping stone and bounce, and then I want to land right next to her with my cutlasses drawn, like coming down.
This side of her or
the other side. That way Darius could take his shots. And so I'm gonna go ahead and roll. And it's a 20, a dirty 20.
Nice!
20 hits. Even with her mage armor, that's higher than it, so you hit.
Alright, so the first attack is going to be 8 points of damage, and that gives me a full charge. Do I have to wait and do full charge, or can I do it on this turn?
You can do it in this turn if you want.
Okay, so I'm going to do my second attack. It's only an 11, that's fine. So I'm going to... You see my my cutlasses start to glow. And I go for my second attack here. Oh my gosh, that was so horrible. It's only a 10 is my first one. And then my second is an 11. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. And it was awful. I completely missed with 3 out of my 4 attacks just now. Well, at least I got 1 hit on her, so... I definitely give her a slicey dice, and I'm back to.
So you're back to no charges on your sword.
Okay.
Then.
Did you do any damage to her? Right? You
I did
eight,
like
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I did 8 points of damage.
Yeah, you did like 8 points of damage. So.
Dang, that would have been a damage dealer right there if I didn't roll really horribly.
Cool. Sorry, I just need to take a little note of something there.
Can I do a perception check on like what Lady Elgwyn is looking like right now? Well, I'm behind the column, so I guess I can't see her. So never mind. Never mind. It's okay. It's all good.
Droghar makes a perception check. It's close.
Can I make a perception check on on Lord Bubblegump?
Yeah, you can make a perception check on him if you want.
Give me advantage on that since I'm grappling him.
I will give you advantage because he is like literally petrified as you're grappling him.
Oh gosh.
You managed to get the long range fighter in a grapple. He is like terrified right now.
I got a 19.
Yeah, he passed out. He's still got hit points. He's just passed out at this point, at least of fear.
All right.
Because Goliath is like grappling him. He is not meant for like up close combat. This is completely out of his comfort zone, and it was too much for him.
All right.
And he pooped himself. So you got pee and poop on you now.
So is it my turn?
If Arrow just went, yes, it is your
turn,
Droghar.
How far is
Not gonna lie, I literally thought the first question out your mouth was going to be, how far can I throw him?
Yes! Yes!
I don't want to let go of him. I don't want to let go of him.
Use him as a weapon.
That's actually a really good idea.
No,
go to Lady Elgwyn, just beat him down.
Hitting somebody with a gnome now. Oh my.
Oh, that's a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea. So I want to.
What kind of damage did a gnome do?
I want to switch my grapple to his ankles with both hands.
So like you just like drop him and he'll against the floor and then you just pick him up by his ankles.
Can I attack? Am I able to attack? Since I'm still grappled.
Why not? You can.
All right. I want to slam him with every ounce of strength that I have on the ground, on his face.
Oh my gosh!
Like, boom, by his ankles. I want right on his face, like his face floor. That's what I'm talking about.
Like right where he is.
Actually, I want to be very specific in how I do this. You see the corner? You see the corner of that column? I want to take him by his ankles, swing him around, and slam his face on the corner of the column. That's what I want to do.
Make me an attack roll.
All right.
So just blow his head up.
I don't know what this is. I got a 10.
technically it doesn't beat his armor class, but you know what? I'm going to let you do it. Just he's not going to stop you.
I mean, he's grappled. What is he going to do?
I'm going to let it go. Roll me damage.
All right. What do I do for damage?
I don't know. You're swinging a gnome by his ankle.
Maybe my suggestion would be just roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
Okay.
And I'll work it out as we go.
20.
Dude, I got a 9. I got a 9.
You take this poor wee gnome up by the ankles. This is not how I thought I was going to have to narrate tonight's game. And you specifically aiming at the corner. Swing and smack his face off the corner.
I still have a movement, right? Alright, so he's technically prone, right? I'm assuming he's like knocked out cold, or at least on the ground, right?
Gosh.
I wanna drag his body behind me, and I wanna walk over. How far is that column behind me? To my left, me to my left. How far is that away from Erellia?
This one or like this one?
That one that you just pointed
That
to.
one?
No. The other one. Near me. The one nearest me.
5. It's about 15 feet maybe
Alright.
from you, and about 20 odd feet from Erellia.
I yell out to Erellia. Erellia! If I get him behind this column, can you hit him?
Sure thing.
I just put a thumbs up, and I drag his just bleeding body behind me until I'm behind that column, because I want to get distance. I want to get a barrier between me and Lady Elgwyn.
Okay, are you want to come down to this side of it then?
Yeah.
So that you're behind it. I'm gonna like just drag him and leave him there.
And I just go, Erellia, you're up.
Alright, I guess I'll go sneak attack then.
Alright, sneak
I'm very
attack.
southern.
Roll me an attack roll with advantage.
Apparently now we're
'cause he's
hunting
fallen.
gators.
Okay. I'm hunting gators.
I'm hunting gators.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
Roll me damage.
Alright. On,
Dude, this poor gnome had no idea what he was getting into. He had
Just
no
put him
idea.
out of his misery cross.
He got one shot off.
Dude, he had no
pissed
idea.
off Droghar.
You were near the wrong Goliath, man. I just gotta tell you.
8.
I might die, but I'm
this-
taking you with me, okay?
Put this gnome out of his misery.
I got 13 damage, y'all.
Dude!
Alright, how do you want us to go down? What do we want to do here?
Yes! Yes!
I can't keep narrating this. I need to put the gnome down. I need to put him out his misery right now. He's been swung about by his ankles, had his face smashed into the corner of a column, and has been dragged to the next column so that the drow can finish him off. And I'm like, this poor gnome.
Am I murdering him? Like, is he dead after this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is...
I'm just.
Make
I
it
don't
good.
know.
Make
I
it
don't
good.
know.
To be fair, I think
There's
most of the murdering was done by Droghar smashing
Okay.
his face off the column.
I think you
This
just
is the
put him over
finish.
the
This is
put him
the
over the
finishing him
edge.
off. This is like
He has
you're
no
putting him out
teeth.
his misery.
He has no teeth. Let's call a spade a spade.
All right. I am going to obviously walk over to Lord poor Babbletop. Didn't have no chance. I'm going to slide my sword on the concrete to create friction so it's hot. And then I'm going to slowly send my sword down into his sternum.
Wow, Fizz really put a bad taste in your mouth for gnomes, didn't he? Like, this poor gnome, like, I know he's evil and all. Damn.
Hey, he had a part in the death of Rome, so
right.
Droghar needs to pick his body up
Yes.
and chuck
Yes.
it as hard
That's
as
exactly.
he can.
That's
at Lord
exactly what I was
Dravarax.
gonna say. So
Pick it up and
I take his body, and because I am a powerful build per the
Oh, no.
per the character sheet, I'm actually not going to throw him at Lord Dravarax. I am going to try to reach Lady Elgwyn, and I know that's far. I get it. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to throw him right at Lord Dravarax and try to knock him prone. We're going to do that.
I was going to say, because you won't reach Lady Elgwyn,
Yeah.
even with your strength, that's still a bit far.
I'm going to pick him up again. I'm going to pick him up again by the ankles and just go and throw him right at Lord Dravarax, and my goal is to knock him prone.
Roll me an attack roll.
How are you able to go again?
I got 16.
roll a cool.
I got 16.
The rule of cool.
Yeah, 16 hits. I don't even know what to roll for damage on this.
Roll for gnome.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6 for it.
D6?
D6 for
Okay.
damage. Because like you're putting a lot of strength into it, but at the same time he does wear armor and you're throwing
Yeah.
a fleshy meat sack at him at this point.
I got a 6.
Oh. Oh.
I will say he is not knocked prone with it, but it has done some damage to him. He amazingly is actually still up.
That is nuts. Because that joint has taken like 60 points of damage, so.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna take Battlemaps off.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Alright, so
Dude, that was awesome.
What do you mean
I-
take him? What do you mean take him off the board? He's everywhere.
I know.
He's
That's-
everywhere
that's
within like
true,
a
he's
15-foot
all
radius.
over the board at this point.
Within like a 15-foot radius.
Alright.
Oh
so-
gosh, that's hilarious.
Lady Light. He's gonna. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's your armor class again? It's 14. Is it 15?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 14.
Alright, she hits.
Oh, but I have +5.
Okay, yep.
And you did the disadvantage, or you did the roll for a charisma.
Oh yeah, I need to do the charisma saving throw, that's right.
Got your back.
Yep, she fails that. What happens with that again? She gets a D4 off of whatever she's attacking? Or like
Yep.
she's trying to attack? Okay, yeah. So yeah, she doesn't and she comes over to try and get you, and because of the Bane spell she completely whiffs and misses you. And she is
You're gonna
take her-
regret that, woman.
We're gonna take our bonus to paid roll. Just go around that illustrated pillar to get a little bit of cover. Alright, Lady Elgwyn is.
What did I miss? What happened?
Calissa Lightfoot tried to attack Erellia and didn't hit thanks to Bane. What's your AC at now, Arrow? Because it's went back to normal.
It's set back to 17.
17 now. Yeah. Lady Elgwyn is gonna hit. And she is going to cast Ray of Frost at you.
Does she get the
Oh,
charisma
she
roll
needs to make a
thing?
Charisma saving.
Good call.
Yeah, she makes it.
Dang it.
Of course she does.
It's charisma.
Yeah, she got an 18. And she got an 18 roll with it, me adding them.
Oh yeah.
One hit takes 1d8 cooldown. Alright, so she is doing very cold, so it's 1d8 cold damage to you. So you take 4 on cold damage, and then your movement speed is also reduced.
Oh no!
By 10 feet until the start of Lady Elgwyn's next turn. So for your next turn, you've got 10 feet less movement.
Okay, so 15 feet.
Yeah.
Until her next turn.
Yeah, until her next turn. So at the
Okay.
start of her next round, you're back up for that. Alright, so that's her. We crossed him off, he is dead. And next up is Aries.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh.
No, you're still down.
I'm like way down there. All right, I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and charge Lord Devrax with my not my cat claws, but my Wolverine cat claws.
Nice.
Alright. Roll for attack.
Dirty 20.
Yep, that hits. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Kitty, kitty.
Oh no, it's
Uh oh.
17. And that was just one swipe. I'm gonna do the other swipe if he's still standing.
He is not. How do you
Okay.
want him to finish him off?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
How do you finish him off? Tell me how it happens.
All right. So I go right in front of Saraya and I charge him, and I just go right because I see there's a gap in his armor right at his neck,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just kind of cat jump a little bit, and just go right, grab one hand, and just go right across his neck. Blood spews everywhere. He does not recover.
So, Draborax, as he's standing facing off with everyone, as Erellia went across the room, he actually turned to make an attack of advantage on her. He missed it completely. As he turns back around, he sees Aries coming in, ducking through his blades, jumping up, using her hand to balance, and almost like Superman punches it over with the claws, straight into the neck. And just for a little bit of impact, just drags it.
Nice.
Oh yes.
Sure.
There you go.
And he's standing with his blades, like, drops to his knees and just falls flat. Draborax is dead.
Yes.
You have 2 council members left.
Then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna give my last bardic inspiration to Aero.
Sweet.
Alright.
So little fluffy cat's gonna come up and sit on your shoulder now, Aero.
Does he have like a little pirate hat?
Yes, there we go. I just do a little
Yes.
It's a little pirate cat.
Alright, so next up then is Erellia.
All right. So, how far away am I from Lady Lightfoot?
10, 15 feet.
Is she in view of Lady
Alright.
Lightfoot?
No, Lady Lightfoot used her bonus to hide around behind the pillar, so
Okay.
she's out of sight of her.
Okay. So,
So yeah, so this thing that you're at here is a pillar, so you would have to like go round that to get to her.
and how far away is Lady Elgwyn from me?
About 30, 35 feet, like straight line. but then she's also 15 feet up, so to get to her, you'd either have to jump or climb up or go up the stairs. But like just straight shot to you, you're talking about, yeah, about 25, 30 feet.
Okay, can I go?
You can dash. And it'll double your movement speed, but you won't get the...
But that's your action, right?
Actually, I think you can use that as your bonus action. Dash is your bonus action. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be telling you this, but dash is your bonus action, and then you can attack.
Can you use that as a bonus action? I thought it had to be the action.
Well, as part of a rogue,
online.
Doesn't she get like high dash?
Yeah,
And...
cunning action. You can dash. You
Cunning
can dash.
action, yeah.
Well, she does because she's a rogue. That's right.
Yeah.
So you can do that as your bonus action to get across.
Oh
there.
crap! That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Right,
Okay,
I forgot
can
about
I?
that.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Thank you, Aero. Again, thank you for saving me.
Arrows, tips, and tricks.
He's yelling. He's yelling across the across the
Do
room.
this thing!
Thank
Yelling
you.
as he's
You
like
are my
shaking with the
best
way of
friend
frost
now.
having hit him, trying to shout it.
Don't forget to dash.
All right, I'm going to dash, so I am up the stairs and at least 15 feet away from
All right, what's your
Lady
movement
Elgwyn.
speed?
30.
So it was 6 is 5. 25, 30. No. 35, 40, 45. So if you go about here, since you're not on the wall and you're standing,
Okay.
you're about 10 feet away there.
All right. I am going to cast Color Spray on Lady Elgwyn.
Okay.
Got that blue sand?
Because, and then I'm gonna say, this is for weird. For getting me the sand.
I was gonna say.
Whoop whoop.
So you said this is getting weird, and I'm
Okay.
like, maybe.
I just
This is
think
getting
of like
A bit.
you know, like in India when they have the color festival, like the
Okay. So I have to roll 8d10.
Whoa.
And
Dang.
that's the damage.
Alright. Is it a you need to roll to attack, or is it just straight on?
It does not say that I need to roll for attack. It just says that I rolled 6d10, but since I'm a second level or higher, I get to add 2 more.
Okay. Is it a saving throw or anything for it, or? It's really weird there wouldn't be like a saving throw or an attack roll for it.
You want me to read it to you?
Yeah, read it out to me just so I can hear the...
Yeah.
'cause I wanna make sure I read it right.
A dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from your hand. Roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell could affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affecting an ascending order of their current hit points. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the end of your next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must be equal or less than the remaining total for the creature to be affected.
So it sounds like I mean, obviously there's only one creature, right? It's only Lady Elgwyn, so she would be taking the full
pass
brunt.
on. Yeah, so it
Yeah.
looks, and it sounds like it would do that anyway. Like it would take her down to like until she hits 0, then you can move it on. So you're gonna, but yeah, go for it. Roll.
All right.
Attack. It just sounds like it's a straight on roll from the sounds of it. That's unusual. I've not heard of spells just doing
What's
that.
the name of the spell again?
Color spray?
Hmm.
So does that mean she's blind then?
All right.
Wait, what did it do? It blinded her?
There is no
Right.
save. There's no save on it. I just pulled it up.
23.
Yeah, but
That's
It's
crazy.
blinded into the spell. And
I mean that's a
like a
hell of a
30.
spell. Like,
Dude, that's nuts.
30.
So
Yeah.
she's blinded then.
30.
yeah, she's
I get it right?
blinded.
Okay.
And...
Hold on, guys.
Sorry, yeah, we're all talking. Do your math.
30
We
plus.
should talk really loud.
Hold on. Okay.
Can I say how much I love tortilla chips? They're just so good.
Okay, it's 47.
47.
Holy
Yes.
mother.
Ooh. 47 damage, and she's blinded.
And she's blinded.
I think it's an appropriate time to say this and to borrow from one of the masters. How do you want to do this?
Holy mother!
So I am enraged by the fact that she is the reason Rome, my #1 person in the world, is dead. So throughout this entire fight, my wild magic has been surging, and it has not had a release.
Ooh.
So I just cannot get out of my head that Rome was in that jail cell the same way I was. So my good friend Weird, who I am also doing this for, but Rome is #1. I pull out my sand, and my power is enraged, and I just blast her to smithereens.
You
I said,
remembering all the loss that you've had, take the handful of blue sand.
Yeah.
And throw it in. What do you want to say as you cast this upon her?
You should have never messed with me and never have touched Rome.
Did
Go
you
to
stare
hell.
her dead in the eye, say those words to her, and throw the sand, the magical power that it's imbued with, filled with all the rage and anger and sorrow and loss that is infused in your magic. It engulfs Lady Elgwyn, and with no power for herself to fight against it, no power to block this much emotional rage coming at her, she is completely overwhelmed by the sand. Falls over the edge. Her dramatic flare crashes through the table. Lady Elgwyn, dead.
Nice. So, I have a question. Is Lightfoot still alive?
Yes.
Lightfoot's still alive.
Does this column go all the way to the ceiling?
Oh,
Or is
I know
it-
what you're gonna do.
Or is it like a short column?
This one's a short column.
Like how tall?
Still fairly tall.
Like enough for Goliath to jump over?
I thought you were just gonna go straight through it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting.
I was thinking like a bookshelf. Like,
My thought is that she's just she's paying attention to what's going on with Lady Elgwyn, and she's just seeing what's happened, so she's not even paying attention to me. So I had to drop on her. So am I able to hop over this thing?
Technically not right now. Technically
Okay.
We're still in active combat. So it's
Alright.
not Drogar's turn yet.
Okay, got it.
But technically, we still have people in combat here, depending who wants to do something. It is Darius' turn next. He is going to come to the stairs, try and take a shot at her. He hits. Oh, that's hard. It's buzzing like crazy. And yeah, he hits on that. 8 points of damage to her. I will say this though, she's still looking healthy. She's still fairly strong. Like, she's not had that many shots on her yet. So Darius, next one is Saraya. Amaya's after her, so I'm going to move Amaya as well at the same time. Okay, they both don't quite get the shots off on her. Next one is Aero.
I'll look at Lady Lightfoot, and I'm going to cast a command. Jeez.
Alright. What's the saving throw for that?
Wisdom save 12.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
She just rolled a nat 20.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
Gosh, I've never had success with that. I've never had success.
I love rolled a nat 20 on that one.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you know, it's
You've still got your movement and stuff if you want to take that.
yeah. I will use
did you-
my.
your kitty bardic inspiration. Oh no, it's a wisdom saving throw. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's how they made the roll. It's like you don't want to give her the bardic.
No.
I will. I'll jump down and I will go
See if you're
next
funny.
to Saraya.
You come over next to Saraya. Alright, so next
Remember,
up
Droghar,
is
you still have a kitty too.
What's the kitty?
Bardic.
The bardic.
Oh shoot! I didn't know that. How did I
Alright,
not know
so-
that?
I gave it to you like right before Aero healed you.
I totally forgot about that. Okay, cool. Thanks for the heads up.
Droghar, it's your turn.
All right. While Lady Lightfoot is distracted by everything that's happening with Lady Elgwyn and Aero, I'm gonna pop from behind the pillar,
Okay, so to this side, I'm guessing.
behind her or to her. If I'm looking at the screen, to her right, I guess,
Right, over this side?
around the right of the pillar. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna recklessly attack with Great Weapon Master with my great sword that my father gave me.
Who knew a barbarian had anger issues?
I thought you were gonna push that pillar down on her. Is what
I
I
know.
said.
Yeah.
That's literally what I thought I was
Maneuver.
going for.
I thought you were just
I
gonna
want-
run right
wanted
through
to
it.
jump on top of it and then jump down and just be like, "Whoa!" But it's a
Down
little
with
too
your
high.
elbow,
Roll me an
like a
attack.
wrestling move.
All right. I got an 18. Does that hit?
18 hits.
All right. So roll for damage.
Roll
Wait a
for
minute.
damage.
Okay. 2d6 plus. Oh, that's plus 10. Okay, sorry. This is my first time using Great Weapon Master. Just give me a sec.
No worries, take your time, dude.
And I'm enraged too. So let me see. So, give me 5. So 18.
18.
So I take it. So I pop up around the column and like get down low and come up with the great sword with two hands, right at her side.
So you come around the corner with that as she's distracted with everything. Take the massive swing boom, right into the side of her. She is not down though.
Okay.
I
She's
almost
not-
forgot about my tea.
And she's barely taking any damage, so what she is actually going to do is going to turn this way, since it's her turn next. And she is taking her bonus to disengage and is heading over here, and she actually has an office here that she goes into, locks the door.
I will unlock that door.
Or I will kick it down. Either way, we'll get in.
We're gonna
Yeah,
burn her
she's-
out. Burn her out.
Let's do it.
She's locked the door. As she's fleeing, technically now, we're out of combat.
How on earth?
I will
Did I survive this?
immediately run to where this office is and like, or I'll run up to. Is it like stairs or something, or like it's just an office right there?
It's an office door, kind of like how like you and Lady Elgwyn had went off to an office just off of the chambers. All of them have chambers kind of just off of it. That's where they came from in the fight. Like, she put up the arcane spell, they came out of their offices, they were all kind of in there. So Lady Lightfoot has gone back into hers and like locked the door. Because she realized like this is done. Like she's just watched the rest of the council be murdered.
I'm seeing red, so I run over to the door with Arrow. Because I'm seeing red.
I want to, if me and Droghar could both run at the door and use the help on each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and just use my foot, everything I got, to try to kick the door down.
And I want to help him do that.
Hold on, guys. Aries trying to say something.
Sorry.
If I run to the door, is she within 20 feet?
Of the door?
Well, is she 20 feet from me? Yeah, like if I run there?
She might be.
She might be. That's no answer.
The door's closed, right. You don't know.
Alright, so I'm gonna run. And, well, the range is 90 feet. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Anyways, because I want to cast sleep and just make her fall asleep.
Okay.
Can you do it through the door?
Well, that's what I'm looking. It doesn't say.
Does it have to be in like line of sight or anything like that?
Magical slumber. It tells how many hit points a creature could spell attack. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order. Each creature affected this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap. I mean, just as one action, range 90 feet.
Okay. I mean, you can cast it if you want.
Okay. Because the material is just a pinch of fine sand, rose petals, or a cricket, so I just kind of throw sand under the door.
Okay. Well, you cast it. I've already said you can cast it if you want.
Okay. So. I'm just trying to picture it. Like,
I'm still reading. I'm like, you cast. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Roll.
And if we're still in the battle screen, I think Nitro, you can take it off and go back to the other one.
Yeah, let me turn. No, it's all good. Let me
Yeah. I roll an additional 2d8 for each slot above the first. Okay, so roll a 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Okay, hold on. 1d8. $5d8. Oh my gosh.
I just can't get over how intense that color spray was.
You're on time, Aries.
27. I'm sorry, it was a lot of counting.
We need calculators, guys. Calculators.
I know. I'll do my fingers.
Calculators.
My little cat paws. There's only so much I could do.
All right, so you take your son or whatever it is you're throwing, throw it under the door, casting sleep into the office.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good work.
And then me and Droghar bust this door down.
Yeah. There you go.
We all stab her to death.
We both hit it at the same time. Just like my foot as hard as I
Boom.
can. And
just roll me a strength check on it to see if you guys can just burst through.
I had a 12.
I got an 11.
So do you add those together? Is that how you want to do it?
I'll add them together since it's both of you, like if you're both doing it at the same time. So that's like what, a 23?
Yeah.
So two of you like try and push against the door and then both take a step back and both charge and boom. The door flies open.
Do we want this person alive? Because I'm about to kill him.
Don't.
We want to torture her first.
Do we see her?
You're still outside the room. You can go into it if you want.
I'll go.
Yeah,
I'll go in the room.
The room's empty.
Oh, shoot!
Can I use a perception to see if there's any kind of escape hatch or anything?
Yeah. You can use a perception.
Can I do it as well, just in case he fails?
Yeah. I want we all to.
I have a 20.
Oh, well, never mind.
20.
How about that?
I got a 2. I got a
Droghar's
2.
pissed. Droghar's aware he ran through a door. For those that are high enough, you see that some of the furniture has been moved and the flooring has been shifted. There's an escape hatch that she got out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bollocks.
I look around. It's okay.
I'm gonna go out to the foyer and go to Lady Elgwyn's body and just stamp on her head.
Well, she's dust, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not hard to
I would
stamp
like
on her head
to.
then.
This is kind of strange, but I would like to find any kind of small container at all and kind of scoop up some of that dust. Save it for a rainy day. Her dead body dust, and stick it in my bag of holding.
Yeah, do me
Well, it
a
is
perception
blue.
check. See if you
I
find a
love that.
container.
Another 20.
Nice.
Yes, you find a
Nice.
container in one of the
Nice.
offices, and you go over and scoop up some of the remains.
Is there anything around here that we can take, like, that's of value, like armor or like gold or money or stuff like that? Can I make a perception check, I guess?
You can make a perception check.
Alright.
Did you still want me to roll for wild
I got a 14.
magic?
For the epic ending.
For the wild
Yeah,
magic
okay.
surge?
Yes, roll me for a wild magic surge. 14. If you want to raid the offices and stuff
Woo!
like that, you
I got an
can.
18. I guess.
Yeah, I definitely want to go
Yeah.
rummaging through the offices.
I think we all should.
Yeah, you find some bags of like Gideons. You want to like all look for money and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yes. I
don't.
need all the money.
I'm gonna look at everybody and look at Saraya.
Yeah.
And just a tear is starting to come down my face, and
For the three, you roll me d10s to see how many
D10s?
Gideons you find.
Oh
Yeah.
as
shoot.
they do that,
I'm not looking for Gideons.
Oh, you're not. All right. Well,
I definitely am.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that guy. I definitely am.
as
Oh man.
as they're searching around, I don't say anything. I just kind of give everybody a look and just kind of nod
You are not gonna
I
die.
got
at
Five.
Saraya, and I walk out. I'm
you
just gonna
find
walk
50
out.
Gideons.
I rolled a stupid 1.
You find 10.
I yell at Aero and say, no sir, you are not leaving right now. You
And I
turn
look
ar-
at Saraya to talk to him. I just
no,
meet him at.
no,
So I kind
Soraya,
of give
no,
you a
no
pat on the
mediator,
shoulder.
no mediator. You. Before you do whatever you have to do, whatever you think you have to do, you and me, sir, are going to have a little talk. And then you
I
can
turn
do
around.
whatever you have to do.
We roll perception checks on Aero.
You can if you want.
You don't
It's
have
not
to,
gonna do anything.
based on what I'm about to do.
Uh-oh.
I will walk forward. I didn't want to say anything. And I start unbuttoning my shirt. And as I pull it back, you guys see this like green viney, and there is words in like this it looks like symbols and letters starting to sprout from the inside of my chest. This was all a con. Me and Saraya came up with a plan. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this.
Go
I
up.
look at Saraya. This was the only way. I'm assuming she knows what it is. She's seen this.
Yeah, Soraya looks at it and like,
And I come up too, and I just kind of like look at it, and I almost want to touch it, but no, I'm like,
Don't.
you made a deal. Because I have the touch of Fae, so I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Arrow.
I'm gonna die.
You know what that means.
It was my soul for Sarias. I felt it when we fought in the courtyard. Every time I fight, it takes a little bit more out of me. And if you kind of look at his arms, before the start of the battle, there wasn't anything. And now on his arm, and he kind of like holds it up, and his arms are shaking. And there's just green writing on it. This old pirate enjoyed his time with all of you. I don't know if there's a way to stop this, but I'm gonna look for one.
Saraya kind of comes over to you. How long do you have?
I don't know. But every time I fight, it takes more and more away from me. It was the only way to save all of you, is to make the deal. Valron will take me at some point. I will die. But it was worth it. I'm sorry for the deception. Sorry we had to lie to all of you. But it was the only way to keep you safe. And it was really the good way to sell it. Especially you, Droghar. You're my best friend.
Droghar grabs him by the back of the head and puts his forehead on his head and said, "You bastard. Why would you do something like this? I was going to punch you for betraying our group and you're taking this away from me. Why would you do this?"
It was the only way.
Where's that little Faye? Oh, whatchamajig?
No.
Surely if I run him through.
No.
Saraya, is there any way we can counteract this?
I look at Saraya and I just shake my head.
Not that I know of. Last
You
time I
gotta
seen
grab
something like this
Elgwyn's
happen.
book.
Last time something like this happened,
Darius.
June.
the person was driven mad. They
June.
got more and more mad, and eventually they were taken to the Fae.
Darius, I point my sword at Darius.
Yeah.
Like very menacingly. You need to fix this right now.
No. No, Droghar.
I'm sorry to tell you, my friends, I don't know how you expect me to fix this. I don't have my abilities.
I've made my peace.
I mean, it's possible that I could if my abilities were restored. But I've been trying to do that for the last 1,000 years.
Well, that's
Surely,
it then.
if Lady Elgwyn was perished, that her hold on you, how did they even get you into a human form?
There was some dark magic that she used to pull it off, but I knew it would never be as straightforward to get it back. But now that she's gone, it's possible for us to scour what the council has. Maybe we can find something.
Alright, where do we go?
It's okay.
No, it's not. Where do we go?
I want to spend my last of my days on the sea. I could, and I think for a second. Wait a second. Poltuga. And I look at Saraya. Poltuga. You know who I'm talking about. And I kind of give a smile. Do you think she would help?
I don't know. That's a risky move. She doesn't even like you.
Well, not many people do, but
Wait, what is Portuga? What happened? What happened there?
Tortuga's the pirate port.
Okay, are we saying there's someone there that can help Aero?
Not that can help Arrow, but there's someone there that might be able to point us depending what we look. I think the first thing we need to do is finish cleaning up the mess here.
we need to get the book. That book, and I point to the book. We need to get that book to Minnick.
No, we need to keep the book to see if there's something in there to save you. Plus,
There's nothing in there that will save me.
It's dark magic.
Is there any way where we can send the book to Minnick without actually having to walk there, maybe?
As you're saying this, and as you're discussing this, you start to hear some footsteps approaching the inner side. As this was going on, this battle in here, what you all didn't know because you were in here with the council was the fight wasn't just here. The meek ones got your message.
Go, kitty, go!
That's what I am talking about.
And they took the opportunity to rise up. And although it was looking like a hard-fought battle, they actually had some help. As coming into the room, you see Drozamar, the head priest of the Meek Ones, Captain Aegis of the Union Guard,
Uh-oh.
and Minika Ruminar.
Nice. Magic Man!
Who brought the army of Kasich Wood to aid Union City in the battle.
I want to walk over to the book and pick it up, and then I'll walk over to Minik with the book in my hands and just kind of give a smile. And I extend it out to him.
He takes the books from you.
I think you'll need this.
It's good to see you again, Haregon.
Minik.
He pulls you in and holds you close. The bit touch and go outside there, I hope. You all fared better in here.
Do you know if my men made it?
As far as I'm aware, I have not heard any reports of them being killed, but the battle was vast outside.
Hey, is there a man named Leo outside by chance?
There was a Leo, yes.
Okay,
He's
Droghar
definitely
heads
out there.
immediately outside.
And one thing that I know Droghar completely forgot. Droghar, wait up just a second. And I like do a loud whistle. Come here, boy!
The dog does not come from where you think he's coming from.
What? Where is he? Get out again.
It's like you look behind the three that have just came in the room, and you hear some yelling. For goodness sake, where are you going? And you see a little green goblin, armored up with all sorts of explosives and weaponry, riding the back of Get Out of Here.
I love this.
As he gets whistled in, Weird is hanging on for dear life. What is going on?
Weird, my man!
I thought the dog was gone.
Well, no, we were locked away, and when we heard all the commotions outside, I decided to do a jailbreak and rode this trusty steed into battle.
You can thank Bob and Glob for that. For your little jailbreak. Unless they're just not doing anything, which is a possibility.
I bend down and tap the back of my neck for Get Out of Here to jump up. And I look back at Aero and point at him and wink.
Get Out of Here climbs onto the back. I would like to point out Weird has not gotten off yet. Weird is now sitting on top of Get Out of Here on the back of Droghar.
I pick Weird up by the back of the neck. I'm so sorry about this, and I just set him down very, very gently.
This has been a hell of a day.
I'll approach Weird and kind of get down on his level and be like, "Oh, so totally apologized about raiding your shop."
You're just lucky they all worked out. Those freaking Aarakocra had no idea what was going to hit them.
That was the plan.
Hope you've got a lot of Gideons on you.
Oh, I don't. But I just kind of look around, try to improvise something. This place needs a new council. You could have the city.
You're just trying to give me the city as payment.
I mean, do you want it? Yes or no?
It's not yours to give.
Well, it's not anybody's, but
it's like, I would take it, but I feel like that's going to cause some problems. And he looks at you for a second, kind of pulls your shirt to the side.
What?
Well, that was a bit stupid of you, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but we got this far, so.
Don't think that gets you out of paying me, by the way. You're paying me before that happens.
I'll tell you what, we're going to get on the ship, we're going to sail, and when I come back,
Whoa. Ship?
It may be the only way to save me, Aries.
No.
Well, yes.
I look at Aero and I'm go, we're not done yet. You're not leaving until we're done. But I go outside. I go outside to find Leo.
Okay. Saraya steps in for the rest of you. I think the first thing we need to do is finish up here. things aren't done yet. Council has been overthrown. But this city needs someone at the helm. This needs something to take place here. And since we were the ones that helped overthrow it, we're going to help put this right.
Sorry, I have someone, if he's not dead. I don't know if he's dead or not. I really don't, but might be a good person. There was a kind individual we met at the beginning of all this named Strix. I don't know if he's still alive, but he cared for people. If we could find him, he could help get this city in shape. The people that were hidden can return.
As you're kind of saying this, Drosamar, Aegis, and Miniko kind of step forward. And Drosamar begins to speak. The name will definitely be taken into consideration. We have to form a new council, a true council that will speak for the people, not a corrupt one like this. Until that council is formed, and he kind of points over to Captain Aegis, we raided Bloodforge's books on who was working with the council. Captain Aegis was never on their payroll. He had no idea this was happening. His Lieutenant Sir, was the one acting on the council's behalf. As soon as we made Captain Aegis aware of what was going on, him and the Aarakocra who can be trusted turned and helped us in the fight. So at the moment, the meek ones, along with the Union Guard who we can trust, are having the city under martial law until we can properly form a new council. And the city will be reformed, and a minute kind of steps over, and from what's going on, and he looks at the Fae on you as well. And I will reach out to Demi, and we will begin researching the books that the council have to see if there's anything that we can do to help you, Aero, and if there's anything we can do to aid you in being restored as well, Darius. There's much to do. There are many secrets that the council had. It's going to take time to forge through all of this, but it shall be done.
Aye.
And they kind of look at you and shakes hands with you and basically makes a promise with you and the rest. As this is going on, Droghar heads outside.
I'll follow.
And Leo is outside, kind of waiting for Aero to be done in there and looking out to see if he can find the rest of the crew.
I connect eyes with him and I walk. I'm not trying to menace him or anything like that, but I walk straight up to him and I kind of put my hand around the back of his neck. He doesn't know it, but I'm grappling him. And I stick my hand out. And I'm going for the hand that he slapped Aries with. I marked that in my brain. So that was his right hand. So I get my hand out to act like I'm just gonna shake it.
He stretches his hand out and takes it.
And I crush it.
Oh, Leo's getting a cool pirate hook.
And I say, that is for slapping Aries. You will not need that hand anymore. I forgive you. But that can never happen again. Do you understand? I'm face to face with him. Do you understand?
Make me an opposed strength check against him. That's why I see how badly damaged it from us.
I got a 23.
Yeah, the hand's still there, but you've pretty much broken his hand. And he drops to one knee. He's doing it. He doesn't take his eyes off of you. I apologize that your friend was hurt in the midst of it. But in order to do what we did, I would follow the captain's orders to the end again.
I understand. But for me, for a Goliath, for a Barbarian, there are some things that are not forgivable. And then I let go, and I turn my back on him, and I walk back to Aero.
I'm standing there with my arms crossed, watching all this at the top of the steps.
I walk up
The
to
wind
Aero
blowing.
and I'm like, I'm sorry. That needed to be done.
And I look at Leo.
It'll be fine.
Bad blood, Leo.
Leo just kind of keeps looking and is kind of holding a hand close to him, but he's not showing any emotion, anything on his face.
Does he not like give me a nod or anything?
He kind of gives you a little.
Okay. If you
Yeah.
do, Droghar, I understand. And I'm so sorry that I hurt you. And if you want to take my life for it, it's already been taken. But if you want to end me here, you can.
No.
Make it quick.
There will be no need for that, Bunny. I appreciate what you did. Although, I wish you would have told me a little something. That way I could have been in the loop. Again, I know I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. As you said I was.
You were not. It was part of the ruse. But I feel so bad for betraying you, my friend. Look, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know how much longer I have left. I don't know the path forward, what even Portuga holds nowadays. But I would prefer it, even if it's the end, with a friend by my side.
Look, I have never been on a ship, but I will not let you leave by yourself again. So, for better or worse, you have a 8-foot Goliath Barbarian with you. And, of course, get out of here. I have no idea how he'll do on a ship, but, you know, we'll find out.
Well, welcome aboard, Mr. Droghar.
I'm not part
I
of
give him a
crew.
bow.
I'm not part of crew. I want to make sure that's abundantly clear.
No, you're good. It's just like it's just part of the
I
ceremony.
don't want a
whatever.
job. I don't want a job. I just want to kind of relax.
No, it was
take
just
a
part
tiny
of it was just
vacation.
us saying, it was just us talking. It was like a sentimental thing that just happened. It's okay.
I feel a job of imposing on my
not
will,
a job.
I'm out. I'll jump
Not
overboard.
a job.
I don't care.
We're
I'll
just
jump overboard. I don't care.
We're just best buds on a ship.
All
You're
right,
just
I'm
helping
saying,
me, but it's just
I'm putting it
sentimental.
out there.
But I called you Mr.
Droghar.
Droghar.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, it's cool.
I feel like a job is encroaching on my will, I'm out. I'm out.
It's good.
Fey
It's
magic,
good. We're
Fey
friends,
or
though.
not. Fey magic
We're
or
still
not.
friends.
We are friends, but I don't like jobs. So, you know, what are you gonna do? But I am with you, apart from getting a job.
Sounds good. To the very end, though, right? We're gonna include that.
Yes, but to the very end, parenthesis, not getting
not
a
a job.
Correct.
Not a job.
Correct.
This feels like an epilogue. Like a weird epilogue in this after credit scene.
Bizarre conversation is going on outside. With everyone that's still inside, like Mimic, Rosamar, and Aegis are still there, and like, well, Arrow had put forward the name of Rix to look into to possibly join the council. As you're here, and if you have any ideas who may be someone to look into to take a position on the new council.
Well, definitely weird because I owe him.
You're not in the room.
Dang
You're
it!
outside having a dodgy conversation with Droghar about.
Definitely weird.
Do any of you have any suggestions or any ideas?
I put up Saraya.
Saraya, and they kind of look over and look. Me on the council?
Saraya, you know the city better than anyone. Not just the lower level, but the middle and the top. You know the infrastructure, you know what needs to be rebuilt, and you know those that have been mistreated. I think your words would be very much needed on the council.
kind of nosy, and she looks over at Erellia. Erellia, what do you think?
It doesn't matter what I think. Whatever's gonna happen's gonna happen. And I don't know if right now is the right time to figure it out.
And Althea came and said, well, there's still plenty of time to figure it out. There's still plenty of more fires to go, and plenty more of the council's people
Was Minnick
to
part of
root
those
out.
fires? Just asking.
Minnick kind of just looks off like.
His hands are smoking.
It's like, I may have started one or two. Not
For like
intentional.
no reason
intentional.
whatsoever. Everybody was fighting like over here, and Minnick's over here just like lighting fires on purpose.
He's like doing the little wood thing.
But as the siege of Union City kind of comes to a head, the Aarakocra and many other members of the city who were under the council's control and on their payrolls are weeded out and found. Some are imprisoned, some try to fight back and are killed, some try to make a run for it and escape. None of you ever find any trace of Lady Lightfoot. None of you find trace of her in the city. She got out of there as quick as she could. They found out, the guards found out that she was alive and tried hunting for her, but she was gone. She disappeared into the wind. That is kind of what she does. But as the rest of you continue to mull around, you are put up in one of the hotels, put in there to get some rooms, medical care, because there's a lot of that needing to go to the city.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll narrate a little bit of what's going to happen in between, because technically this is kind of the end of chapter. We're going to go into chapter 2 of next week. What were you going to ask?
I was just gonna say, like, can I like kind of do the thing I talked about, like try to go out, and I'm getting tired of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As word starts to spread around the city of what happened, you folks all of a sudden go from being the nobodies on the lower tier to being heroes of the city. A nickname gets banded around of the Defenders of Andriesia, as the people being at the top of the kind of fight, and the people who took out the council. Erellia especially starts to get a lot of recognition as the woman who killed Lady Elgwyn.
Mm-hmm.
After it comes to light what she actually was and what she actually did. Darius, however, does ask you to keep his past a secret right now, because he doesn't know what the response will be to him have been part of Armageddon, and the fact of that he is now a human. You get a little bit more of his story on the fact of it was actually Valron that came to him and offered to aid him. He doesn't quite know why, but in a position where he was, where he'd lost everything, he made the deal and took it on because he was fearing for his life. He had been turned into a human and was literally watching humans around him being slaughtered. And so he feared that was what was coming for him and didn't know how to cope and process what he was going through. So he made a deal different from what the one that Arrow made. So he's not got the mark of Valron on him, and he's not on a ticking clock, as you can see by the fact that he's still here 1,000 years later. And Valron's got a different thing going on with him, but he never quite knew what the reasoning for it was. As the city kind of changes, they do manage to go and find Amalga with your aid, and the new members of the council guard who are there, that are kind of in charge at the moment, find Amalga and find Rix and Teald and bring them to kind of give them a spot on the council and offer it with high recommendation from the defenders of Andriesia. A lot of the other people in Amalga they want to bring with them as well and give them a good life. And along with that, the whole status quo of the city begins to change, as the upper circle is no longer a gated off community. It's still in a high rise in the middle of everything, but it's no longer gated off in the way it was before. You know, as in looking down, obviously they can't change the layout of the city at this point, but it's a lot more open and free. A lot of the kind of snobby middle class that were in the middle tier aren't too happy at some of the people moving into the city, so begin to kind of leave and return to their homes, but it opens up spaces for everyone. This also opens up for other people. Weird, basically, he refurbishes his shop a little bit, but he still stays in the lower tier. He's a bit more comfortable down there. Saraya, on the other hand, with Sin City gone, basically takes over the bar and brothel that was run by Bloodforge originally.
Nice.
So she's now got a much fancier, nicer looking place up on the middle tier. She also agrees to take a council seat. So she does own the bar and the brothel, brings back the Scarlets who want to work again with her, and actually puts Amaya in charge as manager.
Nice.
So she is now running it on her behalf because she's working with the council. Weird was offered a spot on the council and 100% absolutely refused it.
Of course he did.
He does not want anything to do with that. He does not want any government people down his neck. It may be a different council, but weird is still weird. He still has his way of doing
weird.
things. The council does start to get made up of some people that you will probably recognise. Rix and Teald are put on it from Amalga, along with Saraya, along with Drosamar from the Meek Ones.
Mm-hmm.
He's offered a council spot. And also Darius is offered a spot, as well as with his vast knowledge of the last 1,000 years and the fact of technically being the last human. He's offered a spot, partially to get his insight and stuff, partially also to keep him safe, because he's literally the last human, and there's like, we don't want anything to happen to him. Minnick also hangs around with some of the Guard of Kasich Wood to kind of research and do stuff. Also as well on the council is Demu, who he is working with as a kind of their head knowledge of arcane and magic users. And Minnick goes back to working with him. They go into Lady Elgwyn's house and find so many books. So much stuff. And they go through Bloodforge's stuff, they go through the rest of them, but there's not really anything in the other council houses. Lady Lightfoot was basically just a disciple of Elgwyn, and was loyal to her. They go into Babbletop's place, and he was basically just a tinkerer that worked for them. And Dravarax, there's nothing in his place. He was literally a figurehead. He could put up a fight, but that was about it. He was literally just there to be the face to allow Lady Elgwyn to do what she did in the background. But the new council forms, and they start to rebuild the city, replenish it. Captain Aegis remains head of the Aarakocra Guard, having been verified that he was not working with the council in that way, and is loyal to Union City, so he is given the position still to be in charge, but a lot more heavy of a vetting process on those who enter the Union Guard now. And the city begins to move forward, and how that ventures forward into the next chapter we'll tap into and begin off with next week. As this is happening over the weeks that follow the battle, is there anything specific any of you want to do, or anything specific you want to take place during that time? Obviously you said that Aries is like, kind of going out and about and getting a lot more recognition.
Yeah, just that, I try to put my hood up and I try to sneak around just to kind of, because I still like doing the con and just trying to, just like putting Droghar in fights and stuff. That's what I did. and I'm trying to find places, but too many people keep recognizing me. I just keep getting frustrated. So I keep coming in like while everyone's like in their homes and stuff, or like we're all gathering together, talking. I'm in a bad mood. I just kind of keep to myself a lot just because I'm so sick and tired of being recognized everywhere I go without using spell slots each time.
Yeah, and Droghar is like, I have no idea where she is. Like, Droghar is like looking for her and he can't find her. So he takes Aero to his halfling friend's house outside of the city and shares some of his like choice beer that he makes specifically at that location that nobody else gets. And he spends some time with Aero and just kind of
And I sip it out of the babble mug, and I start just talking random accents, and like everybody's like.
So I just spent some time with Aero, just like hanging out with the halfling couple and introducing them to him and letting him kind of see them and all that stuff. I do want to talk to Weird though at some point and see if he has anything that protects from fire, lightning, or psychic damage. Would be one of the three I'd be looking for.
At first it was just fire, but now
he's been blasted by all three, and he's getting a little sick of it, to be honest. So he wants something that protects him from it, or at least raises his AC a little bit. But yeah, so he spends most of the time hanging out with Aero at the halfling's house, outside of the city, outside of away from the hub.
And the halflings Reese and Gwen are of course happy as ever, and are happy to see Droghar safe and sound following like the battle of the city and stuff. Thankfully, they were in the outskirts on their farm, so they never got caught up in it. But they're as ever happy to see Droghar, and the fact that Droghar brings Aero, like they're happy to see anybody, and that Droghar brings as a friend.
I'll let Erellia go, but then I have one last scene I want to play out.
Yeah, absolutely. Does Erellia do anything in these few weeks and stuff? And
She gets out of Union City. There's just so much going on and so much that's happened that she can't wrap her mind around it. And being there is just too much right now. And with all the attention, she can't pickpocket the way that she likes. So she just, checks in with Amaya and then she leaves.
So you getting kind of similar sort of stuff to Aries and getting fed up of people being around, but also carrying a lot of stuff from what's been happening. And you go to the new Sin City to kind of check in with Amaya before taking off, and Amaya's there and sees you coming in. How are you doing?
I don't have words. I don't have words anyway, but I just can't deal with everything that's going on right now. I have to get out of here.
Do you need some company? Are you looking to go off on your own?
I really need to be alone right now, and I know you have a lot on your plate. I just have too many answers answered and too many more questions that I'm asking. And I just need to be alone.
You do what you need to do. If you honestly think taking time away is going to help, then I think that's something that you should definitely do. As long as you promise me one thing, that when it's all done and you process through what you need to process, that you come back to me. You don't have to go through everything alone.
I'll see you.
Okay. Maya, you see, starting to fight back some tears and kind of turns and starts to head back into the building and kind of like cleans them off her face and puts a smile back on her face as she's been trained to do so often, and back to entertaining the new clientele they've got. I'm assuming following that you leave and take off, and as you start to head out the building, she kind of looks over her shoulder to see you leaving. And you take off and head out of the city. Alright. Last but not least, Arrow.
I'm at the docks, kind of loading up, and we're just gathering things, and we're about to ship out here in a little bit. Just head to Portuga. Just kind of gathering things, and I would assume Saraya wants to come say something.
Are you hoping that's right?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I keep looking like. Please. I keep looking like, man, I really hope she comes. I hope she tells me goodbye.
You're waiting at the docks and looking at your crew loading up the ship. You do hear a voice behind you saying, I'm pretty sure there was a few people that told you not to leave without them.
I mean, I got Droghar. And you see Droghar's up on the deck wrestling with the troll. Like they're just going head to head, just like straight up.
I'm totally winning wrestling right now.
Oh. Well, there's that.
And I'm like right behind Saraya, but no one saw me come in. I'm just like, and I'm here on the dock. There's no way I'm going on that thing.
I yell out as I'm wrestling with the troll, Aries!
Well, I guess this is good.
I really think you still need to stay. Many Condemned are still going through the books trying to find an answer. At least let them finish it.
Sorry.
At least let them check. If they find something and you're already gone, it's going to be that much harder to find you.
As we made a promise several years ago, when we found the pistols, we'll always be there for each other. But I have to do this. I have to go. And I'm so sorry it has to potentially be this way. But I don't regret coming and selling my wares and seeing you again. This might be goodbye.
All right, this is making my tummy hurt. Droghar, I'll see you in a little bit.
Where are you going?
Just up here somewhere. And then like a bunch of kids just start following me. No, go away.
This better not be goodbye. She's like, I could make them stay. I could tell them to lock your boat. And the council now.
And I just kind of like... I'll shoot my shot here and walk. I'll get close and I'll just go in for the embrace, and then I'll go in for a kiss.
Yeah. Whoa.
If she lets me, definitely the embrace. But
Saraya goes in for the embrace. And as you move to go in for the kiss, you hear a voice calling off from the dock. You're not landlocking his ship, but I am.
What?
And you see Darius coming down the docks.
Oh.
You, and the rest of you, you will never believe what you have to hear this.
But
When I was trying to entertain kids, like the sparks just go. Pff.
I almost beat the troll.
I almost had a kid.
And that's the end. Chapter 1.
Oh, shoot. Shoot.
Ooh.
And that is
good.
the end of Chronicles of Andriesia, Chapter 1. Chapter 2 begins next week.
What?
We almost died.
Yeah.
Actually, can I just say something?
Mm.
I never got hit.
I know. Dude, Erellia was at 3 and I was at 5 at one point.
I know. I was trying to
Because
get
the
in
fighting
there. And
all
I'm
went to like the top of the map, and everyone started pushing them up. You just stayed over at the table with Sarai.
No one went after Saraya. I'm like, those idiots, that's like the first person you should go after.
They didn't get a chance. All of you were in the road, so they just went for the nearest people. So it's like, not to mention, Saraya got a freaking like high roll. What, our second attempt?
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
I legitimately thought there were going to be a room full of Aarakocras and Lady Elgwyn.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh.
No, just council members.
No, I thought to throw in the council members so you could have the face, because there was too many cool options here and too many cool like stuff I'd created for the council members. Like, I'm not letting this go to waste. I want them to fight.
Just for my information, did Droghar ever get anything for that type of damage? Just double checking, or we will find out next week.
We'll find out next week.
Okay.
You said you wanted to talk to Weird, but we never had the conversation. But you can definitely talk to Weird about it.
Okay, sweet.
But yeah.
I was fully prepared to die tonight. I legitimately was. I was like, I'm gonna go out swinging.
You guys actually held up well against the...
The first 2 hits, Aero and I, we did over 50 points of damage with just us 2.
Yeah.
Those first 2, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Like, that was a ton of damage.
That was good.
It was.
I'm so sad my multi-attack did not hit. Like 3 out of 4 attacks. I was like, every single time.
Because you did 22, and then I did 36. And then she got hit a couple more times. But dang, that killing shot, Joy, was like...
Yeah, I was like, there you go.
That was good.
That was money, man.
I needed the blue sand. Y'all made fun of me.
I can't believe the blue sand came back. It was like the final blow. Of all the things, the blue sand.
I'm like, this is for Weird, because without him, this could not happen.
Cross is like, what's the damage? Cross is like, what's the damage? Joy's like, 46 points. That's the damage.
Yeah.
Like 46, like no saving throws, no hitting the AC, just 46 points. And I'm like, really?
Oh gosh, dude.
Yep.
Dude. How do you want to do this?
I had to, at that point, like, to finish Lady Elgwyn, I'm like, I have to say it. Like, do you know how hard it is when someone dies to not say it in that verbatim and just like rip off Matt Mercer? It is so hard not to use that phrasing, but like that one, I had to.
Oh heck yeah, dude.
And like, I've had that spell since I started, and I'm like, I have not had the opportunity to use it. And I was like, lo and behold, I have finally the opportunity.
Lo and behold.
I finally have the opportunity to use this spell, and it just happens to kill like the one person you would want to kill.
So please tell me we leveled up. That's all I'm asking.
I was gonna say level 5.
You guys are level 5.
Okay.
I'm like, if not,
that's just
crazy.
That's all I asked.
I was gonna say we took on a 1,000-year-old dark wizard. Come on,
right?
You're level 5 going in.
So we could discuss this later, but Nitro, about the what I said at the beginning, modifications to our characters for the next like artwork is the green on Aero.
Oh heck yeah!
Ooh.
With the writing.
Heck yeah, dude. We can definitely do that.
It's gonna look. Even though we don't like it
the
there,
bushy beard.
it's gonna look
With the
sweet.
bushy beard and his like chest open with the.
I'm
the green
shocked that
writing.
you told them. I was expecting Arrow to try and keep that himself to deal with Valron.
I wasn't gonna say anything, and I was just gonna go sit on the steps and just mope about it and not say anything. But then I was like, well, I don't want Droghar to like try to kill me right now, so might as well.
I was talking to Cross earlier this week, and I was like, I'm gonna have words with Aero. I understand what he did, and I understand why he did it, but I'm gonna have some words with him, and by words I mean I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Well, you don't have to.
Well,
Because
now
I'm
when you said that,
dying.
I'm like, oh come on, I can't punch you now. I can't punch you in the face.
To be fair, I had it prepared that you were going to punch him, and it's like got the shot on him.
I was gonna
if you'd
pull
done
my
the-
punch, okay? I was gonna pull it.
No, if you had tried to punch him, it would have been magically blocked, and you would have been launched backwards.
Oh great.
Because Valron would have stepped in.
Nice.
There's like no unwarranted attacks on his person unless he says so. And I expect Valron to show up a few times in the next chapter.
I was gonna
I
say.
bet
Yeah, I'm
he
not looking
will.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to it.
Ross is though. He loves doing that voice.
The
love getting to-
Rumpelstiltskin.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to get to play more of Valron. I love the character.
I know.
I play more of him.
I messaged Cross about this. Well, I think I was out. We were out of town, and I like
Mhm.
immediately. I was like, dude, I have an idea. What if I make the deal?
As soon as he said that, I was like, absolutely, I'm all
It's like-
for that.
It's perfect.
the one thing that I kept like pushing against, like Aero kept pushing against this whole chapter is like, that's a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And then I actually wind up doing it.
I know. It's like, oh, multi-classing, blah.
Yeah, no. I was crapping on
like,
multi-classing
okay.
this entire time.
Multiclassing, blah.
That's
I want to be a
okay.
warlock.
I got
When you were,
secrets on
when
the
you were
next
doing
one
that, did you
anyway.
know you were gonna multi-class?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That was before I knew, because I was gonna level up with level 5, and that was gonna be level 5 ranger. And then Cross was like, "Well, if you're gonna do this, you need to
Yeah,
take
he was-
warlock."
He was
I was like,
technically
"Alright."
already level 5 because I told
Yeah.
him like, well, you need to take 5 and it needs to be a warlock class in if you're going to make a deal with Valron because you're essentially indentured to him now.
Which
There's
made
no
sense
way he'd allow you
because
not to do that.
which made sense because I asked Valron for more power, so essentially a level up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you asked for a level up
Yeah.
and you basically made a warlock deal. So
Well,
Yeah.
I get to hold secrets for what's coming next, anyways,
but
because I work with the person. We're already coming up with great ideas, man. It's gonna be
But it's
awesome.
going to be cool coming in for next week. So next week we start chapter 2. Had to think on my feet a little at the end there to stop Arrow leaving before like the actual like plot hook to get everybody going. Like, don't sail
Arrow,
away because if
stop
you sail
leaving!
away, I'm not going to get everyone on the boat. I need to get everyone on the boat before you leave because I'm not having them. I'm not splitting the party by having them chase you to Portugal.
Well, I figured you would stop it before we actually set sail. Like it would just cut before that time would come because we weren't like hopping on the boat right then and there. But I mean,
but you said you were going to go for the kiss of Saraya. I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to like step in at that point and just stop it before it happens.
I mean, just for the record,
I wanted
I
it to
definitely-
happen.
Just for the record, Droghar definitely beat the troll in a wrestling match. I just want that
Sure you
noted.
did.
I want it noted.
Sure, you did.
Yeah, I definitely did. Just no
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
and traditional
Strength check.
traditional troll wrestling is naked. I'm just telling you that right now.
Hey, Droghar has no
I-
problem with that.
I was going to say, I don't think
he
Droghar will have
doesn't
an issue
care
with
about
that at
that.
all.
Droghar has no problem with that. He's very comfortable with
He
his body.
loves getting naked.
He's very comfortable with his body.
I
Bob
think
and
the people
Glop,
that have the issue are all the people like walking by the docks that watch these two massive behemoths with their meat slapping a bit. Is going to be the ones that are.
Bob and
I
Glop
gotta
were
know
just sitting there, just like eating and like.
But yeah, that's it for this week though, and we will be back next Monday, 8:30 to start off in chapter 2, and we may have a new person joining the cast and joining the team.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yes.
thank you so much for everyone who's hung out with us tonight. Thank you for everyone who's joined us for these past 10 sessions. This has been an absolute blast, and I
1.5
cannot wait to
months.
see
Ooh, ooh.
where we go with Chronicles of Andriesia next. As we go into Chronicles of Andriesia Chapter 2, Titan Voyage.
Whoa. All right.
What?
All right. All right. With the titles.
Well, I titled the first one. The first one was No More Humans, so Titan
Yep.
Voyage is the title of Chapter 2. But thank you so much. Remember as well, follow us on social media to keep up to date on everything with Comics in the Cross. Check out our YouTube channel for Let the Good Times Roll D&D to get caught up in anything that you've missed and to help support us. Please go and hit that subscribe over there. Help us get to 100 followers so we can get that personalized URL. Because we've got the name there now, but it's like the URL helps in finding us a lot more and helps us with growth. So we would absolutely appreciate it. And of course, just share what we're doing. That is something that we would absolutely appreciate. But thank you so much for all the support that you've given us, all the people who came to watch us.
That's right, baby.
And yeah, that's it for this week.
Thank you,
thank God it's
Thank
Monday.
you.
And let the good times roll.
Yes.
Take care, everyone, and we'll see you next
Why?
week.
See you guys.
Cierro miedo,